I'm starting stream.
In the comics right now.
Oh, well, you could just stay over there for now.
Well, you get to stay over there.
I think it's fucking around.
I think in the comics right now he's like technically homeless. He's crashing with
Oh, okay, he's back.
He's crashing with Mockingjay.
The guy I saved, who was. Wait, what? How did he? Wait, what?
Wait, which mission was that?
He's back.
That's a side mission.
I didn't do that mission.
What do you mean you didn't do that mission? That's
Wait,
one
what?
of the side missions.
Oh, wait.
That's a side mission where the guy's pretending to be Spider-Man.
Right,
He's on,
right.
like the
I saw your outfit.
You saw me and then saw him.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, I changed outfits.
Okay, alright. Yeah, you were Spider-Man Nora, that's why.
Hold on, let me test the camera. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. I think it's working. Yeah.
You don't need to stress test the camera.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we
Be blinded.
Alright, let's see. The comments are on here. We're streaming on YouTube side because I don't know how to switch to Twitch for the computer.
I'm putting this has been a disappointment over here.
It's just a cake brownie thing.
I thought it was pudding. I bought pudding. I bought it thinking it was pudding. I'm very upset with this.
So you had a
If you
bad
wanted
day?
pudding, I could have shown you where the pudding was.
I've had several bad days, but
The Dragon Ball Abridged.
yes, the
three-parter.
the arc finished up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the finisher yet.
Oh god, that was
We,
good.
we even caught you up at Sean's place.
Yeah, I know, but again, I told you.
It was a new episode
It's
like 2 days
funny.
later.
I enjoy laughing at the jokes. I think it's funny, but it's not one of those things I go out of my way to actually look for. People need to. So, like, I'll definitely watch it if it's on.
It took a while for them to get to this point, but it was I think it's because they wanted to do it justice and they nailed it.
Well, they did end the episode with like that they're going to come back for another season.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming back?
Which I think was going to be
a big thing at the end. Just hang on, season 4 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're going to do the Boo Saga.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good job.
So they're greenlit for that. At least they're
Well,
they're
going to
not
do a couple of movies first.
They might not get sued for that. I think that's the whole idea. Also, Gintama's not canceled, which I know you're.
It's not canceled.
It's moving.
Yeah, it's not.
90.
They weren't getting canceled to begin with. They were just finishing up.
Yeah.
But he couldn't finish it up in 5 chapters.
That's weird. How because they explain what happens in Shonen Jump is you have to tell them like a year ahead of time. So yes, I'm done at the end of this year, and it's like that's hard and true. Like, well, the year's coming up, and I still have more to write.
And well, it's also he wasn't given enough pages, so that's honestly the reason. And
That's also
weird. Yeah, he wasn't given enough pages because Shonen Jump's kind of a dick, and they were essentially losing a cash cow, so they're being a dick to him.
Because he threatens to end again. Apparently, he's done that a few times.
Yeah. So he wasn't given enough pages, and like everyone was hyping him up to fail essentially.
Oh.
If he fucked up, he was gonna fuck up, so he used that to his advantage and make jokes about it.
Ow.
Hey, did you bring the charger by any chance?
Oh,
Yeah, I did.
Okay. My phone's about to die.
Invest in it. They sell external batteries that have like a full days of charge to them.
I bought one. I don't know where it went.
For like dollars.
I know. I have one.
For whole dollars.
I lost it. Okay.
Buy more. They are whole dollars. Oh no. There's plugs over here.
No, it's dangerous.
Why is that?
You know, they
dangerous?
always say like if you need to use the charger that comes with the kit so that it charges more effectively.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My phone, the charger that comes with it is
Why would that
right
be?
there.
Why would that be true?
Because that's just what they tell you. My PlayStation 4 cable charges it like 3 times as fast.
I only use that because I got it essentially for free. That's
It's because
A charger.
It depends on the thing, because some cables won't have the same voltage. If you use a lower end cable, it charges less. If you use a higher end, there's a chance of you breaking the battery. But mostly everything in the United States is like regulated, so like
when I went overseas for my
Hey,
sister's
Joe.
anniversary.
What?
Joe is here.
Hello.
The adapter for my phone charger, it was like overheating because of
different voltage, right?
different voltage
Because
and
if
I
you
guess
get-
the inadequacy of my charger.
Yeah, if you have a really shitty charger, like a treble charger, it doesn't change the voltage, it changes the slot. So like you have to get a different adapter for that. So that's why if you bring your console to a different part of the world, it might not turn on. different voltage.
Yeah, I
That's
know
a nightmare.
UK uses higher voltage,
Yeah.
and it will destroy American with paint.
Yeah, so you have to be careful of that. But like, you can just get an adapter. So,
That might cause.
I don't know what we're doing. I think we're just hanging out for now, but we're
We're
gonna.
chilling.
No, I'm curb stomping people.
He's also curb stomping people. He's playing Spider-Man.
And Spider-Man.
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 Oh. Oh, Spider-Man dead. No,
No, Spider-Man never dies.
Spider-Man always dies.
No. Peter Parker might die.
There we go.
It's not Batman. There's always a Batman.
No, there's always a Spider-Man. That's the whole thing with the
There's-
Spider-Toy.
There's always a Batman.
Oh, yeah,
Usually
okay,
it's the
fuck
same
off.
Batman who's been time displaced. Yeah. Captain Batman. Yes, that's still Bruce Wayne. Caveman Batman. Still Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Samurai Batman, still Bruce Wayne.
Oh, I'm about to. Yeah.
That's true.
Later, bitches.
There's that whole comic about it was on DeviantArt about Batman discovering he's a Time Lord.
That's terrible.
It just makes too much sense.
The whole thing about him sitting in the chair and he asked it 2 questions.
Yeah.
One to test it and the other one to find out who the Joker was.
Yeah.
And what did he do?
Well, one because apparently it's impossible for anybody to know who Batman is. Like, it's literally impossible. Even the people who know don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So he asked the chair that knows all knowledge and stuff like who is Batman, and it got it correct. So he was testing it.
Oh, I thought he asked who killed his parents, which is something he knew but no one else knew.
No.
Which was
He asked him
Joker.
who is Batman,
Okay.
and it knew because it's the chair that knows everything. And then he asked it the second question, which was I think he did ask 3 questions. The second question is who killed my parents, and it was this specific person. I don't remember his name.
Yes.
And then he asked a third question: Who is the real identity of the Joker?
Mm-hmm.
And he was shocked by the answer.
Yeah, it took like a year for them to give him an answer, for him to tell the audience the answer.
oh,
yeah,
the
what it
answer
was,
is
there is 3 Jokers.
Oh yeah, it's that.
there's
Yeah.
always been 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Golden Age Joker, the Silver Age Joker, and then the Joker, jokey Joker from like the Adam West stuff.
Yeah.
And each one of them is supposed to represent the 3 stages of the comics. Where it was not the Golden Age, but it was one of them was where it was more dark and gritty before they
Silver
were
Age?
censored.
That's Silver.
Dark Age or Golden, whatever.
Yeah.
And where they actually killed people. And
Yeah.
the other one was the jokey one.
The
where,
one who beat Robin to death with a crowbar.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
And then
he didn't beat it. The
and then there
readers
was the
did.
Adam West one,
True.
and then now
No,
it's
he beat him to death. The readers blew him up.
Right, that was a thing. Yeah.
That was
So yeah, that was the whole thing. But it kind of is like that. Batman is like he has to be there.
Yeah.
He's basically quantum locked as Bruce Wayne is quantum locked as Batman.
Well, like, there's
You
only
can't get
once where it wasn't Bruce Wayne. It was his
No,
dad.
it was that kid.
And then there was also one of the other Robins who was Batman for a little while.
I don't remember that.
Was it Miles?
It was when Batman died.
I don't know.
For
Like
a-
Batman Beyond, it was a Miles.
Oh yeah, and
it's,
there's also
Batman Beyond was
Terry
Shri-
McGinnis.
Yeah.
Terry Ginness.
Yeah, I was gonna say Terry.
I know
Ginness.
because I'm thinking Miles Morales.
Yeah,
The whole time,
yeah.
So.
Yeah, Terry. Yeah.
Who was fucking radical. And
I didn't even know.
He'll never exist ever again.
No, he exists in the comics.
He does not.
Yeah, no. Batman Beyond the comics is still going.
Okay.
It's really dumb.
I imagine so.
It does not work in a comic book.
No. You can't have cool episodes like Babel, where a guy
I
fucked
don't-
with every person's ears within the entire city of Gotham, so they couldn't understand words.
I don't think that was cool in the animated series at all. But
I'm sorry, that episode was radical. You are wrong.
I honestly didn't like Batman Beyond.
It had some good stuff. Like it came out where he met Superman,
Yeah.
I saw that episode.
And,
with,
and older Static Shock.
older Static Shock,
and the younger one in Static Shock.
And then the younger Static Shock as well.
Yeah,
That's correct.
yeah,
He met the Justice League, is what it was.
yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, you can join the Justice League," and he's just like,
no, not anymore.
not a chance, guys."
Yeah.
And then he had the Rat Man,
Mhm.
and he had the whoever that Sonic Boom dude was that had the cone or the
Shriek.
Shriek, who he beat by turning his thing
Yeah.
against him.
That was
a cool episode.
That's the guy who does the episode Babel, the one where he fucks with everyone's ears so no one can understand words. Yeah. That's after he blew out his eardrums, by the way.
Jesus.
So he's still villain after he blew out his eardrums.
I don't know if it was the same one.
Also in that series, someone stole the Venom formula. The Venom in DC is Bane's Venom.
They stole Bane.
So he's like, oh, prime suspect is Bane.
Right,
he goes,
that was sad.
he goes to like, oh, I'm gonna fight this guy. It's like, why is he in a hospital? And then Bruce Wayne says, it's like, yeah, Venom after a while just deteriorates your muscles. Yeah. He's like catatonic.
No, it wasn't Bruce Wayne. It was the attendant.
Oh, okay.
Who was jacked as shit. Looked exactly like Batman because he's like built. And it's just like, how is he an attendant? Why is he not like a quarterback or something?
I imagine that it's a hospital for supervillains. Even though Bane is not a threat, people might want to get to Bane.
Yeah, I mean,
so
his blood.
Yeah.
Oh no, he did not look good.
Oh, I know. I've seen that. I've seen it. Yeah. No, it's.
They did a cool thing with that with the Gotham series, and it was the prototype of the Venom. So like made it really jacked and really like amped all the time. But you need to be downing gallons of milk every second because it's enhancing your muscles by depleting the calcium in your bones.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah.
Which is how that works actually.
Yeah.
But it was deteriorating so fast that you basically just become a muscle sack and your bones rupture under the weight. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah. No, it's. DC is not that interesting for me. Like, I tried watching Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight sucks. I tried watching... I tried watching the whole Arkham series because it's on sale. I'm like, do I really want this? And, like...
I think there's only one, like, really good game in the series, and that's the first one.
Yeah. And the first one's
and that has a bad finish.
You know my brother here, he loves all of them. He says they're the best games ever.
Does he love the one that doesn't count?
Which
he
one?
likes all of them.
The Return to Arkham?
The prequel.
He said all 3 of them.
Because there's an Arkham trilogy and then there's Arkham Origins.
Which
officially does not count.
It doesn't count as Arkham series?
No, different studio, and they banned it from the history.
Really?
I guess.
Well,
something like that.
It's kind of like Bethesda and Obsidian. They completely forget about the fact that New Vegas is a Fallout game, but they never mention it.
Yeah.
It's like, this is us, and that was them.
Yeah.
Even though it was a far better game than anything they've come out with lately.
That's because, like, Bethesda is a bad studio to begin with. Hi, Joe. I know you heard me on that one.
Keep dissing Bethesda. He can't do anything about it. Watch, like, the lights flicker or something.
Yeah, it's like, oh, fuck. I mean, like... I don't know, like, I haven't played, like, so, like, Spider-Man is, like, my first, like, single-player game in a long time, right?
Yeah.
And I spent hours on it. And, like, I remember most of those hours. But, like, Skyrim and Oblivion and, like, Fallout, I remember playing it.
Oh, I remember playing it. I remember playing it so much that I don't want to play them.
Yeah, exactly.
I did not like Skyrim at all.
I don't remember it. Like, I remember... I guess when I'm sitting down, I'm enjoying it. But it's more like, I feel there's so much, like, in between, like, nothing moments that I don't remember.
I wanted to get Fallout. I never actually did. I forget what prevented me. I think that
money.
I think it was actually having hardware problems at the time.
Maybe.
And then just
like, honestly, like...
Yeah, it started out... They always start out...
Oh, yeah.
That's why they did the beta for series.
Oh, like PS4 problem?
Oh,
yeah.
But, like... I'm just like Spider-Man. Just getting from point A to point B. It's an open world game, so it's one of the things was getting to point A to point B to start your next mission or going to like part
they
of the
made
mission.
the swinging fun.
Yeah, so like it was more enjoyable.
Physics define swinging, yes,
but it's fun as hell. But
it is key.
Skyrim.
Are you gonna be building a Gundam live on stream?
Yeah.
Have you done that before?
Uh huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had 2 streams where we did it.
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah, you're for one of them. Yeah.
Was I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently.
That's why I was asking.
Physically.
But like, I don't know. I don't want to bash on it too much because I did play through Skyrim. I did play through Fallout. But I feel they were definitely not as enjoyable as Spider-Man. Because like.
So can I comment on the little Gundam building here?
Yeah, sure.
So I built 3 Gundams.
Incorrect. Oh, you did. You built the 3 Gundam phones, yeah.
Incorrect.
Three mobile suits. I'm
Thank you.
sorry.
Thank you.
I am very sorry about that.
Thank you.
The
Alexis says that too, but I can't correct.
Grimoire Red Beret.
You can't correct what?
I would say Grimoire Red Beret is like an A+ build thing.
Is it?
That was really fun. It's really cool. Like I even got the little the Zaku type helipack for that.
Trilocopter.
Yeah, that's fun too. The parts are very loose on that, but whatever. It's all fun. It's all
Can I
great.
use it as the measurement?
Yeah.
Just like put it up against this piece of paper and okay. I guess that was what it for, but again, I needed the confirmation because I can't read.
Yeah.
Man Roadie. That was another one. That one was kind of okay.
War Machine.
I wish I actually brought them to like show. The chess piece that it's like oval there.
Yeah, yeah.
That was kind of weird to put together. Like it fit weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's all fine now, and I even like.
Jesus, is that the master grade?
That no, this is the 100.
Yeah, that's master grade.
Okay, so yeah, this is the master grade, the one I ordered.
Look at this
I
little
don't know,
baby.
but yeah, and I didn't know how tiny these guys are until.
Oh, he's so small. Don't
All right,
talk to me. You're my son ever again.
Make him pat his head.
So
That's
This
a
is-
high
oh.
grade.
this is the high grade,
Yeah.
the normal 144.
Uh-huh.
This is the master grade,
Well, 100.
Don't
100.
speak to me or my son
Jesus,
ever
let me see
again.
this.
fully posable hands, which there's I think is.
Oh yeah, master grades do that.
Yeah.
Oh wow. It actually has weight to it
Also,
too.
yeah, and this is where the springs came in.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's heavy.
Yeah, his weight.
What's this model? Because I might get this for
It's
myself.
a Zaku too.
This is Zaku too.
Uh-huh.
I never quite understood their square shields.
It's a shield.
Yeah, it's a shield to protect the side.
That
It was the angle that's weird to me.
the thing is, like, and I know I've said this several times. The Zaku I remember
Doesn't have the spikes.
doesn't have the spikes and doesn't have the shield. His shoulders were just too smooth.
Yeah, you can
Shoulders.
still do.
He didn't have the tubes.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it was just the. Well, I guess it did have the tubes, but it was just the domed head and then the domed shoulders, and I could do that, but I don't know how to. I
You are-
get the parts
You
for
are
it.
very weirdly heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, surprisingly.
So, Man Roadie, that was fun to build. It looks really pastel. Like, I panel lined it to shit and back, and it still looks very pastel. And then Ogre, Gunx Ogre, Jinx, whatever, GNX Ogre, which I hate. I hate it.
I love the design.
The
I never
design-
built it.
It's cool, torso up. The arm pads are cool. The wrists fall apart at any second. You try to adjust the palms so I can hold something, and the wrists pop out. The swords are too heavy for the palms to actually stay in place, which they don't feel that heavy, but apparently they're too heavy. So you put the sword in its hand, and it immediately pops the hand off. The back of the palm.
Yeah.
If I brought them, I could show.
Yeah, and I'd be able to fix it, yeah.
The problem, well, you fix it with glue. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't like using glue. But yeah, mostly.
Yeah. I still need to try to trick for the loose joints on.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
worked for a lot of the older master grades.
I think I sent you a text. Tissue paper or
I
like
thought
wrap
we
or
were
like
playing
the filler paper and like gift bags.
Tissue paper, like Kleenex paper.
Okay. I need to do that.
Ah,
Because as much as I love Grimoire Red Beret, his arms fall out a lot.
Yeah.
And everything on the flying back part, on the
Yeah.
flying parts of the backpack, everything's just freaking loose. All of it.
Interesting. Huh. D. Yeah, look at all the stickers I'm not gonna use.
I need to find a place for glowing paint.
Oh,
That-
what paint?
I need to find a place for paint like that.
It's metallic green.
Will that just be mixed the metallic paint?
No,
with
I
green?
have one.
Oh,
They also, I have one, but they also, I don't think it's one of those things that they don't produce anymore.
of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, that's too dark
Is it?
for yeah. It's like a seafoam green on Red Beret. The glowing parts, I mean. let alone each headpiece, which also has for the front, and then they have a little light on the back, which I assume would be like a sensor.
Yep, most likely.
Eyes in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Like, Gundams has it too. On the back.
I have not seen a Gundam like that. The only guns that are built are the Throne ones, and they don't have those.
They should.
Eyes in the back of their head? No.
Not eyes. They have a camera on the back of the head.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Yeah. You know, it's one with. It's a way to show that it's a not a Gundam by having multiple eyes.
Yeah. Or just one eye.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Zaku's.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Zaku's have more cameras.
Yeah, cameras everywhere else.
I feel like I just like the other mobile suit designs more than I like the Gundam designs.
No, that's fine. Oh.
Like even the Zaku's, which I understand are usually just grunt units, I feel like those grunt units look better than some of the mainline Gundam units.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a shame.
I mean, it just means you like weapons more than actual hero type.
Yeah.
Because like
But
the
it's-
guns are cartelized to sell the toys.
But it's like playing Dynasty Warriors and being more a fan of the generic enemy.
It's
grunts
not
than-
because the generic enemy grunts looks shitty in Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
They're supposed to like show off the main characters, while the grunts in Gundam is supposed to show off that they're weapons rather than a single unit. It's a group of weapons.
I think it was the same way with the
military tech, not.
Yeah, versus a hero.
with the Mech Assault, Mech Warrior stuff. That in my head I was like, oh yeah, they just look like walking tanks or like iron chickens, whatever. But no, there's like a million of them that are just human shaped, and it's like I don't like that. No.
Oh yeah, the Thor and the Ragnarok.
No, there's like a million past that. There's, yeah, like even like like Atlas and Prometheus, and there's a bunch
Yeah.
that are humanoid shaped. Not a fan.
Not a fan of the humanoid shapes.
No, they're tanks.
They don't make sense in the Mech Assault world.
In the Mech Assault world.
Yeah, not in Mech Assault now.
It makes sense for modularity, which some of them push for. It's like, oh yeah, well this mech in particular has it's highly customizable, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
But
like
then there's some that are like bespoke and they're also humanoid, and it's like, why would you do that?
well, like so I don't remember why in Mech Assault, other than the ones I like. Humanoid usually means you can attach different weapons to it,
Yeah.
like easier to customize. Other than that though, like in Armored Core, it's because they used a core system.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
completely customized.
Yeah, so that makes sense why some of them are humanoid in Armored
Get
Core.
him.
So I can
Get him.
Because like,
Get him.
don't you dare! Wait, what are you using? Just
This.
slap it. Just slap it. There you go.
Slap at the base.
Now you have bug blood on you.
There's bug blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh god. The corpse.
Where is it? I think you wiped it off already.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. But like in Gundam, it makes sense because like they were mostly built in space, so their space usage, which they had to use the fuel to get to point A to point B rather than use the fuel to move your weapon
By the
and
way,
aim.
this entire time, absolutely everything's been out of frame, other than
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. But yeah, I don't know. Actually,
sponsor. What's the go to the commercial break at the beginning every Japanese drama?
I mean,
Oshimasu. Whatever.
what? Yeah.
They-
Oh, the Takeo? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's advertisement thing.
Yeah, I know, but there's like it seems like a stock boilerplate response, and then we plug in the sponsor.
Oh, they didn't even say the sponsor names.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're just like, you know what the sponsor is. We don't need to tell you.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, it's so like I was saying like the humanoid shapes in Gundam make sense because like it's easier. You uses less fuel because you use electricity to move your arm rather than using rockets.
Yeah.
So like if you need to turn like a quick turn move, you just move your upper body rather than using a ship who has to go use fuel to like change.
by the way, Man Rody, no shit, only had 3 Bs. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, when I have,
That's just like the Hell custom I had.
Yeah, I know, but like,
You know that's great quality, right?
yeah, that's why I was like,
and also the axe looks terrible because the back of it doesn't look like a rocket. It just looks like it just has like a clubbed end on
oh,
it.
weird.
It doesn't look like a rocket. Which is really messed up because they have little pieces that are the rockets on the actual robot,
Mm-hmm.
on the actual mobile suit.
So they were kind of lazy with that.
Yeah, like the axe is only 2 pieces. And it's like they could have very easily just put a socket in another rocket.
Did it get posted on Tumblr?
Oh, yeah. I get it. I'm gonna go fetch.
It's been a while. No, no one knew. That would explain a lot. I was like, why isn't no one showing up?
There, the deed is done.
22 minutes late. Thank you, Joe.
It's already too late.
No one's gonna watch the stream now.
Bother.
Get a mark.
Bother the cat. Bother. What you gotta do about it, work? What you gotta do about it?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Oh, it's this one.
What you gotta do about
Yeah. You know what doesn't make sense? Like, I don't understand mech warriors. Like, the
to what
tanks
extent?
make sense. But why?
They're-
Why?
It's all terrain basically.
Right. So, like, I understand the tanks. But why are they mechs?
Oh,
Yeah. Why do they have to be mechs?
I think
What's
it's
the background on that?
I think it's literally the square cube rule or whatever.
The what?
The bigger something is, the less chance it actually can support its own weight.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think they actually started out trying to make mechs. I think they started out trying to make bigger tanks, and that doesn't work.
It's also way in the future.
Yeah, I know.
And on another planet.
Yeah. It's like, this is me saying my hatred towards mech wars, because, like, the game is clunky as fuck.
Yeah.
I'd rather have it be like all tank game than rather than a mech game.
Like World of Tanks.
Yeah,
It was just that's what they called it.
I know. It's just like
So-
they're not mechs. It's pretty much that I'm getting at it.
Yeah.
They're not mechas. They're tanks. I mean, yeah, they're we pointed out. There's few of them are humanoids. Those are mechs. But they're not. They also don't make any fucking sense why they're there.
Those
They
remind
usually
me.
don't call them mechs though.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Even in the game,
I
they're
know.
not- this is not a mech. This is just you're in a wildcat. You're in.
Yeah.
It's like they call it by the tank's name.
I know, but the game is called Mech Warriors. So when I played with it up, I was expecting like not Gundam, but like Armored Core.
The only time actually they do reference them as mechs. I just remember because I played the console ones, the Mech Assaults, and they only mention them as
Right?
mechs.
Yeah, it's Mech Assault. I play Mech Assault.
They only mention them as mechs when they're identifying the threat. And it's
Yeah,
like-
when they don't know the code names.
It's like, that is assault class mech. Back away. Back away.
I usually don't have to worry about that unless you're in over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, most of the time you're in those games you're in a cougar.
A cougar or a hellcat, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the more identifiable. You're in a wildcat, I think it is. A wildcat or
I think the Wildcat's the original, but I think the one that they use mainline for this series is a cougar. Because you know there's like the
yeah, and
But-
because
but, like,
the
'cause I
wildcat and the
remember-
hellcat are upgraded versions of that, which means
Yeah.
they're bigger. But yeah, it is.
I remember that threw me off when I actually looked that stuff up. It's like I'm looking up the mech unit of a cougar. It's like, do you mean a wildcat? No, I mean a cougar. You mean a wildcat? A cougar. No, a cougar is a wildcat. You're looking for a wildcat. Oh. Yeah.
Like, maybe it's because I didn't like how clunky the game was. It played like a tank game.
Yeah.
Like, I'm super excited for Demon X Machina. I think I told you about it.
Yes.
That game looks fantastic, and anybody Nintendo Switch now. But like, that's mostly because we're not getting Armored Core.
They should have just made a Nier Automata versus mode as 9S in the jetpack
Get him in the jetpack.
versus shmup mode.
Oh, like a mech, the mech
Yeah.
pack thing. I
Yeah.
had the wallpaper for that. on PlayStation.
Just completely like. What would be the weirdest thing for them to bring out in like another game? Because they already had like in the first Nier, it's like, oh, your game is now a text-based adventure. It's
Oh
like,
right, there was a point where it was a text-based.
you had to do that twice. Because the tree was alive and also a computer.
Yes.
Yep.
What was it? Sleeping Beauty.
Yes. And it's
Oh, that's what it was. So, Sin No Alice, there's a chance it's taking place in that tree.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's a chance. We're not 100% sure because fucking Yoko Taro.
Yoko
I don't
Taro
know what
doesn't
game this
explain
is.
balls
Oh,
to
Sin No
nobody.
Alice, it's the mobile game that Yoko Taro is producing and making.
So it sounds like that's gonna be a spin-off of a spin-off. He's doing an extended universe all by himself.
Yes.
Yes.
It's really dark.
Of course it is. Dude, he wears a mask that's essentially the mutated face of a child who's turned into a weapon.
That's a very bleak way of looking at it, but yeah.
Yeah, that
Yes.
sounds about right, yeah.
Like if we're going like fantasy settings, then yes, he's like a high mage, whatever. And everyone else is like, oh, magic is dangerous, whatever. But really, realistically, he is a child-born and manufactured weapon. And that is his deformed face from the experiments on him.
Well, no, it's his deformed face from fusing with his sister.
Who's
Was experimented on and thus
And-
became a gigantic fucking skeleton monster.
Well,
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
They both were, but he, I guess, got the better end of the deal.
The better end of the stick where he couldn't look
Yeah.
at people or else they died.
And then later on, he essentially is like a de facto god, and the aliens are afraid of the penis aliens are
The
afraid of him.
penis aliens.
Man, the invasion,
Fucking Yoko
the
Taro
invasion of the
probably
penises.
getting like wasted ass drunk in like a random bar somewhere.
That's
He's
how-
taking
yeah.
notes for like his next like big game, and he's like, the aliens,
Our
they're
penises.
our penises. It's a metaphor.
For what?
And then and then he like stops talking about it. He proceeds to start like, we need to give the robots perfect ass. If you
Yeah.
don't give her the perfect ass, I'm firing all of you. And he never explained the penis aliens.
These are my two characters, Adam and Eve. That's clearly another guy. Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve.
That is their names.
It's symbolism, you guys. Trust
He's not
me.
the first one to do Adam
Yeah, I
and
know.
Eve. Yeah,
No,
because like
it's I'm trying to think if he'd be like really fun to work with or really exhausting to work with.
who, like him or Kojima?
Kojima would be exhausting to work with.
Kojima's like,
Absolutely. He is from the era of the beat your employees until they make a better product, and he survived when the era is falling. The era is not done yet, but he's very clearly a product of that. Like, these are all things that they're all ordeals of love from him, but I'm pretty sure he might be exhausting to work with.
so what about Yoko Taro?
Yoko Taro just seems like a weirdo. I think they like feed him candy and like make him stand in the corner.
Just give us your notes and leave,
It's like-
please. You're making everyone in the office uncomfortable.
Well, he wears that in his office.
Wait,
Yes, of course he
he
does.
just shows up to work, hey guys.
Yeah, no, he of course wears that too. Yes, I assume that.
Like-
I've seen interviews where he like tackles people like this with the like during an interview
Yeah,
in the mask, and it seems like they're in his office.
yeah. Well, like, obviously he probably takes it off sometimes.
Nope,
Like he
not at all. That's how broke.
He's actually a meal.
No, I've seen pictures of his face.
Yeah.
But, I'm pretty sure it's like he was wearing in the shower and started cracking. Like that's what it is. And it's like,
It's
oh
like
no.
when you get in the shower and you accidentally have your glasses on.
Yeah.
Except he gets in the shower and he still has the fucking mask on.
It's like it mysteriously broke. It's like it's been cracking forever. You just didn't want to remove it to
you
fix
just
it.
don't want to fix it.
No, just put the old man Nier mask on it. It'll be fine.
It'll be
Just
fine.
staple it closed. It's fine.
It's fine.
God. I mean, Kojima did similar things before the announcement of Metal Gear 5.
Yeah, it was Moby Dick Studios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was clearly a white dude in the first interview.
Of course.
And then like when they officially announced 5, he came on stage. It was Kojima.
Man, you mean he set up an entire ARG where there was a guy in bandages who was clearly one guy, and then later on it was clearly another guy in those bandages for the big reveal?
Oh man.
That's so weird. Why would he do that? Why would he do that to reveal his game?
Why did he do any of the things he did?
Because some
he has
level.
a clear story in his head that he can't explain to anybody else.
No, it's
Yeah, actually, that's actually probably a good answer.
Actually, it's very clear that he's writing stories about what's really happening in his life. It's just they're highly symbolized, and no one gets it until it's too late.
It's his cry for help.
It's something like that. Like he can see a few minutes into his own future. That's what it is.
It's a stand ability.
He actually is a psychic. He's a new type, but he's like a brand new one. It's not that far into the future, but it's like, yeah, they're gonna fire me if I do this. I better write that into the story. I'm taking my toys with me. Yeah.
Which he didn't, though.
He took them with him. He just left a copy of them, or he took a copy with him. Whatever.
He took the knowledge.
Or he took his team with him, and his team were the toys.
Oh
God.
God! Everybody knew it was him that did it, so that nobody else could claim it was their work.
Yeah. That's why 5 had like. You cannot take those words out of that game.
Yeah. It's like you can pretend it wasn't me, but everybody will know it was me.
Yeah. Who do we think Annoying Mosquito is?
Hmm?
Annoying Mosquito, the spy who's still on Konami.
I don't know.
You don't know who this is?
Oh.
Oh, shit. This is like big.
I don't know.
There's the opening to Metal Gear 5 has that to Metal Gear Survive has the little list of like survivors.
Oh yeah,
and that going down is like a hidden message.
Yeah, the guy,
and
people who stay behind.
Yeah, specifically Annoying Mosquito.
Yeah.
And Annoying Mosquito actually has references in 5 as well, as the people who were crazy and you have to rescue them.
Yeah.
I think he's one of them.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So clearly still works in Konami. Is an agent for Kojima. Like, it's very weird.
It's very weird. Who are you?
It's very weird he made an entire video game about his life before it happened. Because producing a game takes a long time, but that story existed for a long time as well.
He spent most of the time making the engine so he can easily tell that story.
And making the dream sequences that are clearly not going to be another game.
Hey, that was funny.
No, but there was the whole thing about that the PT trailer was also that.
Yeah.
So did that twice.
That
we know of.
I mean, we don't know anything about Death Stranding.
Other than it's a walking simulator.
Yeah, we're not getting a gameplay yet.
Yeah.
I mean, sort of got it.
Oh yeah, we're not getting a playable demo yet.
Watch it be a walking simulator and a date sim as well. Like you walk to a place and it's like, oh man, I almost got eaten by these angels.
Right. So you're like instructed to like deliver this thing. So obviously you're like the delivery man, and like the whole entire concept of this game is that weird shit's happening and you got to deliver this package. And at the very end, you deliver the package to Kojima, and he says, "What took you so long?"
Oh God. Yeah, that's definitely gonna happen. You're completely correct.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be in the game. Yeah.
You know what's gonna be? He's gonna open the package, out flies a single mosquito. It's gonna be it.
And he just looks knowingly at the camera.
Yes.
Knowing him though.
It would have to be hidden like as an actual item. So it'd be like a mosquito, like an amber. That's like this. We're gonna repopulate humanity with this or something like that. With DNA in the amber. But really, it's an annoying mosquito that's being delivered to Kojima. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna happen.
Fucking Kojima.
Kojima announced for Smash. Do you mean Snake? No.
No.
Kojima announced for Smash.
Hey, so like cycling back because I want to talk because I want to draw but I can't think of anything to draw, so I just want to talk because otherwise I'll be bored as shit. Do you think the next like mainline game that Yoko Taro produces is going to be Drakengard or Nier?
Ooh.
It's gonna be a third title that's both.
Drear.
Drear.
I
don't know.
It's gonna be a Dream Fighter, including characters from all franchises.
Oh god.
I mean, I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah. Emi will be the final boss. During that time that he went crazy fighting the aliens, where he made 1 million clones of himself.
Because I mean, I can't actually explain the very end of Nier.
Yeah,
I can't actually explain anything from Nier. Damn it!
Which Nier? The first Nier or
No,
Automata?
the Automata.
Oh, spoiler reasons or?
For spoiler reasons,
Okay,
because there's a reason why we can't be like next time on Nier Automata.
Oh yeah, there's several reasons.
There's several reasons why we can't make a sequel to Nier Automata.
Yeah.
A lot of those reasons are explained in Nier Automata. Oh yeah, I thought you meant for Nier. Because a lot of the reasons why you can't do a sequel to Nier is because the problems at the end of Nier were answered in Nier Automata.
I just want to know. I want a spin-off game where you just play as Kaine.
Before she dies?
Before she dies.
I mean... Well, I mean... Yeah.
Just as Kaine. In the timeline where she does not die.
Okay.
Specifically.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like...
I know she dies in, like, one of the timelines.
Yeah.
But specifically in the timeline where she does not die.
Yeah. I think that's the good ending.
Yeah.
I thought she dies in the good ending.
In the best ending,
in the best ending, she does not.
In the self-erasing ending, she does not.
Really?
Yeah, because the reason it's self-erased is because you get to choose either to spare her or spare yourself. Or sacrifice her or sacrifice yourself. I forgot what that context is. So they're both technically good endings as far as that franchise can have a good ending. But the self-erasing one, when you sacrifice yourself, is the best ending.
I thought she was already dead at that point, though.
She dies, but you bring her back.
Although, that's also not true because of Eclipse, because they put an epilogue to Nier.
Oh, yeah.
The epilogue chapters, where they kind of all meet up again, but not really.
Not really?
It's very weird. You find out how the books were made, and that just sucks.
And that just straight up sucks. Oh man, remember that one other grimoire that you just absolutely destroyed in like the beginning of the game? Yeah.
What?
Oh, do you care? Or?
No,
do you care at all?
That one's Nier, right?
That's Nier. It's Nier. Grimoire Rubrum.
Yeah.
Is a girl that
Weiss.
Noir and Weiss used to know.
Yeah.
That Noir kills.
No.
I know she dies, but she.
The whole thing is, I think there was like 23 of them in a room, and they were told, okay, all you need to start killing each other. The one who lives gets to continue on. So like there's a good while where nothing's happening, and then arguments start, and then the girl that he was looking at is about to get hit by a boy that she came in with, and he intercedes, and this leads to a big fight where everyone dies, and the last few are spared and turned into books.
Oh.
And so he doesn't even remember her, and he just fucking destroys the shit out of her.
Yeah, forget that Rupert has a voice of a guy. That doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
Who knows? She might have had a voice of a guy. She might have been like Dr. Girlfriend from.
I mean, also like it's a book. They don't have vocal cords. It's probably like.
Yeah, it's
like
all
a sound wave.
It's all mind voices.
Yeah.
Her mind voice is very specifically a dude.
Yeah. It might have been the dude of the guy, the voice of the dude who was about hair. Like that was like her last thought as she's being turned into a book.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know. Only Yoko Taro knows.
Orchie rule.
What?
don't know how to say that.
Yoruichi?
Yoruichi?
Yoruichi, yeah.
Yeah, from Bleach.
Rule. He says rule.
The Yoruichi rule. That's what the comments say.
It's a Yoruichi, bro.
Oh,
yeah, because when she was a cat, she definitely had a male voice.
She had a deep male voice, and then when she's not a cat,
I'm like, who's commenting? Because like it's blue on white. I couldn't see
She is a
it.
scantily clad, dark-skinned woman until she's wearing orange ninja gear. Because ninja gear is always orange. Don't you know?
Don't you know?
She wasn't a ninja at that point, though. When she was a ninja, she was all black. And also, like, sleeveless?
She wears like an orange vest.
Yeah, but that's when she wasn't a ninja. That's when she was exiled.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. It's also to hide her, like, secret ability.
Which is
the one where, like, she releases spirit...
Thing?
No, she releases spirit energy through her shoulder.
Oh,
which is like...
She makes like a lightning cloak or something?
Yeah, and, like, everyone... So... The whole thing is...
Which I think that's the only reason her ninja suit is backless.
Yeah.
But then her protege also has a backless
But
suit.
it's because she learned the same ability.
Oh, I didn't know she learned that ability. I thought she did it just to emulate her. And
Same thing.
She didn't realize...
She tried.
But she didn't realize that that's the reason why it had no back.
Yeah, she didn't know why. It was a part of the ninja uniform to begin with. It's also like not everyone knew that was Yoruichi. Except for her, because, you know, she had a thing for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Super gay for that cat.
Yeah. We never actually found out Yoruichi's, like, it's a Bakto.
Preference? Oh.
Well, that too.
Because her preference was like all.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You know what I want? You know what I want? I want a proper Drakengard 2. I want the real Drakengard 2.
What
happened to Drakengard 2 that wasn't
Drakengard 2 doesn't exist.
Is that the one the one where we canonically fuck the dragon?
No.
Well, it's also there's no such thing as Drakengard 2 because it never came out in English.
I know it did.
Drakengard?
Drakengard and Drakengard 2.
Dragon 2.
Drakengard 2 came out?
Yeah, it came out. It was produced by like Ubisoft.
Dragon.
Oh
2.
Jesus, that's terrible.
Yep. This is correct.
Yeah, you started the Bleach conversation. You don't know this, but I love Bleach.
You don't know this, but
actually everyone knows
fucking
this.
love Bleach.
Everyone knows I love Bleach. Like it's kind of
yeah. I want the Drakengard 2 that Yoko Taro actually
wanted.
What if he were to have made?
What if it was just near, like he just made it already?
Right to near.
Like he already made it or something.
Oh shit! I fucked up.
No. I just want to see like Drakengard 2.5, where it's just right where Drakengard 2 leaves off, and then it goes dark.
Why do you have 2 pliers?
One's God Hand, and so it's better blades, but I don't want to use it for like the thicker plastic. Also, I fucked up just now, so now I need my X-Acto knife. So God Hands are essentially X-Acto knife plus pliers. Yeah.
But apparently break really easy.
Oh yes, they do. I heard chip line.
No, I've got it. I have a way that we can go to pretty much anywhere in the timeline and just fuck off around in the Draconeer universe. And
you play as a sexy android?
Yeah!
Okay, first of all, is she sexy?
Yes.
Compared to the other androids?
No!
No, it's not scantily clad.
She looks like Guildmarm, and that's sexy as fuck.
Guildmarm, yes, sexy.
She's got Guildmarm vibes, and
Guildmarm
has got her
I'm sorry, I'm not big as fan as Guildmarm as you all out here.
I fucking love Guildmarm. I love her. She's my favorite. She's my favorite guild girl.
You weren't on camera, but Shun was making a face that was shock and confusion at my statement.
I mean, like, Guildmarm's interesting.
Play as Paloma and her sister. Laloma? Play as the Space Babies.
Oh god, no!
Space Baby!
They killed off my favorite... Well, I guess
they killed off the entire universe.
Yeah, they did.
Everybody's dead.
So X-Acto knife is not working for this situation, so I'm in trouble.
Play that part of the story that needs to happen where Brother 1 meets I forget the name of the Watchers, and then makes the Space Babies.
Because
somehow that happens. somehow Brother One
Yeah.
meets the cult that makes the space babies, and also meets Zero, because I think it's Zero's idea to Zero from the timeline where she goes crazy because she's the only survivor.
There's a lot of those timelines.
Yeah. They probably make her into the space babies somehow.
I want to know what's up with the space
I
babies.
want to know how space babies are conceived, okay?
I want to know.
Tell me about the space birds and the
God
space
damn it,
bees.
Yoko Taro, tell us about the space babies.
No, but I do want to play as the android because she has access to the entire timeline.
She has access to every timeline.
Like, that's really interesting.
Accord, that's her name, Accord.
Maybe like I'm just pissed off at her for like not doing shit until the very end.
Well, I mean,
She
was only an observer.
Yeah.
I know, she's so annoying.
I don't think she was supposed to do that either, except for she realized, hey, everything that I've watched until this point doesn't happen if I do nothing.
Yeah.
If I don't do anything, I create a time paradox. Because like, she even makes like a whole point of saying, it's like, yeah, this is the last timeline.
Yeah.
It's like something's supposed to happen, it's not happening. I don't get why it's not happening.
Yeah. It's. I mean, she's.
I love Accord, okay?
I said the hot android because I knew you guys knew who I meant, but it's been a while since I've seen her, so I don't remember.
Accord, I think she's sexy. She's my type.
Okay.
Like, let me go find her.
She might be sexy if she didn't talk.
Oh, God.
Aww.
Like, she
How dare you to say that about my wife?
is so fucking annoying in Dragon Guard 3. It's like, why are you here?
Yeah, no, she's hot.
Let me see.
She doesn't like
Okay, if you take
girls.
off the pigtails or whatever those tail things,
The twin tails.
Twin tails.
They're kind of in the
She
back,
looks like
though.
Nobita from Doraemon.
I haven't watched Doraemon.
Ah, shit.
We don't have a point of reference for this.
Sorry, we're not as Asian as you.
You know, Doraemon's on Disney XD.
I know they moved over to Disney XD, but I didn't watch it. I watch a lot of.
Shut up!
No, not really.
God damn it!
Like
No.
the same haircut.
The you just don't like the
bowl cut? Yeah.
The Hime cut, whatever.
That's not. Is that a Hime cut?
I think that is a Hime
Well,
cut.
whatever we got straight bangs.
Yeah.
And when straight hair.
Yeah. But it's like. She's so annoying in the game.
Her.
I haven't played the game, so I don't
Okay.
know how annoying she is.
So,
I just saw the videos by Clems.
And then like it's like, oh man, she like changed her ways, so like she saved the universe by like sacrificing herself, and then there's like 15 more of her, and it doesn't matter because it was just because one changed the world doesn't mean they all did.
No.
It seems like it's a hive mind, but it's not.
Well, we also have seen that there's actually no distinction between one type of one model and then the other type of the same model.
Yeah.
Because of the Paloma La Loma, whatever. I don't remember the other name.
What the fuck are their actual names?
I know one is
don't think
Paloma.
her name is.
I don't
No.
Because I think of like Palomisa or whatever.
I don't even know
One
what
is
we're talking
Paloma.
about.
The two
The
redheads.
twins whose names are not Paloma and Paloma.
One of them is Paloma.
That's a fucking Monster Hunter monster. I don't
That's
know.
Paolumu.
Well, her name is Paloma. I forgot the other one's name.
No, I'm gonna go find this out.
Melanoma.
Wait, the mayor?
Melanoma.
The mayor and then her sister.
It's double on Popola.
Whatever.
Wow, that was terrible.
Melanoma.
Melanoma, that's correct. The Melanoma sisters.
Yeah, those are hotter. Those two are hotter.
I do like them more in the Nier Automata appearance, but then I'm worried that they're underage in that. But then I'm not sure if that counts in Android. Like,
can you have an underage
Because they're certainly like several hundred years old. At the very
Well, I mean,
least.
do they look underage? Because I don't remember
Let me
the
go
Automata
find
The
version.
problem
Right.
is anime doesn't do that consistently.
Well, no, that's the thing though. That's why you have to go for the looks rather than like what the character says. Because like just because the character says they're 100 years old, but if they look like a child, that's still fucking wrong.
the Sailor Moon girls do not look like children to me.
That's a good point.
They look like this.
Okay, they don't look underage at all.
Okay.
I mean, I thought when you said that they look like children or something.
Melanoma. I'm gonna call them melanoma from now on.
Yeah.
Fuck their actual names.
Melanoma sisters.
The melanoma sisters.
But like
More or less their entire purpose in the first game.
like if they look like Nier's sister, then I would like
Shit, that's
judge
kinda
you.
true. like
What?
Like I was just joking, but that is kind of because if you think about like what counts as a skin in that universe.
Oh yeah.
Like, and what counts as a disease, something unexpected, an unexpected growth. They are the melanoma sisters. For
God
sure.
damn. But yeah, they're definitely cuter.
What was the problem with the shades being shades?
I don't know.
Because like do they like dissolve after being for shades too long?
No, there was shades forever.
Because it seemed like just being a shade was beneficial. Like
I think after a while you just kind of lose your identity and you just become a monster.
Yeah, I thought that was the thing.
I thought it seemed like you start out that way. Like you have, like you've turned into a shade and you lost completely everything, but then you start regaining some shit. In which case that seems beneficial.
I think you just want a fucking body. I was promised a body, and I want a fucking body.
Poor super racist village. They almost got all their bodies.
Yep.
What was it? The Lost Boys? That was the boss of that?
Yep.
Something like that.
Super racist village.
I thought they were. Yeah, they were the racist village.
They were bigoted.
Wait.
Not racist.
Yeah, it's weird. Because like, didn't they hate kind?
They hated kind.
Yeah, but like that
Because
was
she had a dick,
Because of her secret penis, which wasn't a secret.
which wasn't a secret.
that's why they hated her.
It
so-
wasn't secret enough. Sorry, Kaine, about your secret penis.
We're
Wait, was that the
exposing
reason?
her.
That was the reason.
Was that the trick? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yoko, like in the games, it's made to like feel like, oh, they don't like her because she's part shade. But then Yoko Taro, motherfucker, just comes online. He's like, no, it's
Well-
because she had a dick.
Well, no, it's because like you see it in the background, and before she becomes part shade, like you see her childhood, and they still hated her then. Like the only reason that she has the grandma is because they hated her back then.
That's a depressing story.
Yeah.
Oh.
All of
Child
it, it's
shall have a
Nier.
doll.
All the stories are depressing.
It's not just because it's there. It's because it's fucking Yoko Taro.
Yeah.
Sino Alice is fucking different. Well, there's one character. The whole reason like she's trapped is because like she killed herself, right? And then you find out why she killed herself because she was selling her body, and like you find out like the person she was selling her body to was a teacher. It's like it's each chapter they
The
reveal it's one.
dominoes are falling.
Yeah, each chapter they revealed like different details about why she killed herself. It's like,
What?
oh, okay, that's pretty
Next, you're
sad.
gonna tell me like her teacher was like her brother or something.
No, I didn't get that.
That's why the younger brother Nier version is like the canonical one according to Clem's. Because that version had to sell his body to help provide for himself and his sister.
It's also because like they didn't have to make like they made the second versions for the Western fans.
Yeah.
So of course it's
Yeah.
which is weird concept for me because like as much as I love Nier, like and Drakengard series, it really didn't sell well here. So I don't know why they made a Western version.
It was an attempt. They didn't think that the other version
Every
would sell
single
here.
Drakengard game up until Nier Automata was an attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like why people fans of Drakengard like Drakengard because it was fucked up and like the characters and everything.
I feel
so
like Nier didn't get traction until way after, because like Nier came out this like trifecta.
Yeah.
There was Nier, there was Last Story, and there was something else.
Last Remnant, you meant?
No, Last Story, I think.
Last Story for the Switch or the Wii?
I don't think it was just for the Wii.
No, you only came out on the Wii.
Oh, then maybe I am thinking of Last Remnant.
Yeah.
But there was like a series of games, and I think like people played them in a certain order, and finally when they got to Nier, it's like, oh shit, this is good. Like, it
Yeah,
took
no,
that
Nier
long.
is a good game. Just before the game came out, I never understood why they separated the PS3 version. First of all, they separated the PS3 version and Xbox version because you can only get the Western version on the 360. But in Japan, you can get the 360 version and PS3, which was
Okay.
Gestalt and
Gestalt and Replicant.
yeah. So in Japan you had choice of the Bara Nier or
I like how you
Shonen.
call him Baranir and not like
Baranir.
Grandpa Nier or Daddy Nier.
Daddy Nier.
Daddy.
because like he wears like people don't like him because he's a daddy. People like him because he has his bara.
I don't know. You
Like, when you pick up that cover, do you buy it because he looks like a dad, like he's a father figure?
There was probably somebody out there who like reads the synopsis and like, oh
yeah, the synopsis.
Oh, he's a dad. Daddy.
I remember, because I eventually just stopped playing it. I got in a lot of trouble because I played Phoenix Wright games in like public, and people would always be looking over my shoulders when innuendo was made. It's like, what the fuck are you playing? Specifically, I played in school, and Donovan was looking over my shoulder, and he made fun of the line. It's like, hey, there's some bushes, let's go hide in there. It was Mia talking to Phoenix. And it's like, okay, yeah, that seems incriminating. But also, I handed over my DS to my sister when I was playing Apollo Justice, and in that you can look at everyone's profiles and little shit there. And she looked at the age for Phoenix Wright in that game, and then she looked at the age for Trucy Wright in that game, and she gave me a look of like, how old was he when he had this kid? It's like, it's kind of complicated. I think she's adopted but not adopted.
She's
Trucy
not
Wright.
blood. Yeah, she's not blood related.
Yeah, but like the exact why she has the last name and is labeled as the daughter.
Yeah, because she was adopted.
Yes.
It's that simple.
No, but I don't think she was legally adopted.
No, not legally.
No. It's like,
but like, you know, it doesn't have to be sexual.
No, it doesn't.
It's like,
it's just that was a weird thing that I had to explain when she pulled that up.
Just say she was adopted.
Yeah, I did say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like,
I think I was also in the middle of the case of like, it's very clear that like, Phoenix was involved in her father's death in that case or something like that.
Oh yeah, that was the thing.
Whoops.
Oopsie.
Yeah, yeah, but it's like, I don't know, like, I hated not being able to play as the Bishonen Nier.
You could have ordered it.
Back then I don't think that PS3 was back.
They're region locked.
Oh, they're region locked?
Yeah.
Like these days, you can just get anything from Japan and you can play it on your PS4.
Wait, it's for PS3? I thought it was PS2.
Alright, so, no, I think it was PS3.
Was it PS3?
It was PS3 and Xbox 360.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's also because back then you couldn't...
Yeah,
you couldn't order anything for cheap. It was like in the hundreds.
Well, I remember you playing through like all the Drakengard games at that time.
Don't call the cops, that's what I'm about to say.
Don't call the cops!
They're bootlegged.
Yeah.
No,
like,
they were
I figured that's what...
So, PS2 games you can burn onto a DVD.
Yeah.
PS3 is Blu-ray.
Ah.
You can't... And they also had a better security system, so you can't bootleg easily.
Also, why would you get in trouble for that? They weren't selling the products that you wanted.
They were selling...
Unregion locked.
Yeah. It's
If they are not supplying the shit to you that you want, like what's
well,
the
they were
problem
selling
with...
a version of the thing.
Yeah, it's not like it wasn't being sold to you because it was illegal where you lived. It wasn't being sold to you because they thought you wouldn't want it.
Yeah,
and
which
they
is
were
fucking
wrong.
Yeah, they were totally wrong.
Yeah,
like so. Well, it's also because I didn't want to pay. I could
Sure.
not. Oh, you meant Drakengard.
Shorter. Yes.
Oh no, so the Drakengard series. First of all, I didn't know Drakengard 2 came out. I think I was surprised by this last time too, but Drakengard 1...
You're just constantly surprised about this.
No one fucking sold... Like, I remember it being sold in the United States. I remember GameSource had it. I also remember they had it a few years after the game came out, and they were selling a $60 game new. It should be $60 new.
Yeah.
They're selling it for $120.
Which
Jesus.
game?
Drakengard.
Like the original?
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
I remember X-Plate doing a review for Drakengard 2, like way back in the day.
And also, I didn't know.
I miss X-Plate.
I didn't know Dragoon was going to be retitled to Drakengard.
Oh, so you're probably looking for a Dragoon. Like, what the fuck's this Drakengard shit?
Yeah.
Not what I'm looking for.
But because, like, back then I was like, what, 14?
Jeez.
Who were we?
Yeah, like...
A wee little man.
When did it come out? Like,
fuck, Drakengard?
Yeah. Like, I remember, like, I didn't have reliable internet access. And there's no, like, EGM.com or IGN that you could check back then.
Are all those games on the PlayStation Store now? They should be.
No.
No.
That's stupid.
Uh-huh.
That's like, you could sell that as a collection.
I know.
Well, open this fucking
like so that's another thing is like Nintendo's online thing where they're like, oh yeah, we'll give you some of the classics for a small amount of time and then we'll cycle them out. It's like each one of those classics takes like a fraction of a percent of data on your console. Why can't you just give them?
Oh, the streaming service thing? Yeah.
Yeah, like freaking back in the day, the Animal Crossing games had those games in them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the problem? You have to cycle them out.
Yeah, I don't understand that concept.
That's
like
stupid.
that's like a weird. I know, like the whole thing is Nintendo, like they would be able to sell anything because it's Nintendo. They're good at selling, but like, I still question their business tactic.
Okay,
Yeah.
so assuming that this probably came out a year or two after it was made in Japan, it was released in Japan in 2003.
So I was 13 at the time.
She was small.
And this is when I was getting into Dynasty Warriors, so I had every hack and slash thing. Like my reliable source of information was Electric Gaming Monthly. Sorry, or it's Electric Gaming Magazine.
EGM?
EGM. I love that magazine. Sean Baby is still doing shit, apparently.
Yeah, he is.
What the shit?
Yeah.
How old is he? He's like 40?
I think Adam Sessler's doing stuff from
Yeah.
I think he does like a podcast.
Yeah, what the shit?
There's straight up people who were in not EGM, but not Game Informer. What was the magazine I used to get?
Nintendo Power?
Not Nintendo Power. It was for all consoles.
Oh, fuck.
It might have been Game Informer. I don't know.
No, it's Game Informer.
Game Pro.
Maybe?
Game Pro magazine. There's a few people who wrote articles in that are still doing shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like I look at them and they like look like youngish. And it's like, how long ago were you writing these articles? Were you like 10? Because you don't look that much older than I do now.
Right? It's so weird. But yeah, it's but yeah, they were my source of media, and like they were talking about Dragon Dragoon, how it was a silly name, but it looks like a fun game. So I'm like, I'm excited. Can't wait for it. And then like a year later, it's like it should be out. Where the fuck is it?
Cut to game journalism turning into Polygon that can't play video games.
Was that Polygon? I thought
Polygon is notorious for not being able to play video games.
But the Devil May Cry thing wasn't Polygon, right?
No, that wasn't.
Oh,
the thing that they just that's like, man, everything's so great, but the music's lackluster. That's so weird. And it's like, yeah, the music gets better if you play better. But they were also the ones who did
Cuphead. Was
the
it Cuphead
one.
That was
like,
the
they couldn't get past the tutorial.
A broken glitch in the tutorial. Yeah. And then they're also the ones that did the worst gameplay footage of Doom.
Oh yeah, that was the one I heard it from.
Yeah.
Oh,
where the enemy's here and they're shooting here.
Yeah, it's like they're not.
It's kind of amazing.
Yeah, it's just...
it's amazing how consistent that is.
Yeah, so like I think they're better off with it's a bad gameplay player, like the Let's Players who like famous because they suck at games.
They're better with that PUBG format.
Yeah, they're not good at reviews, which is not a bad thing. Not like I suck at reviewing stuff because like Spider-Man probably has like shit ton of flaws, but I fucking love the game.
He was standing on nothing, just
that was fucking weird. I never had that happen to me. I had
and then the guy was getting beat up by no one.
I had that happen to me.
Again, it's not a glitch. It's Miles Morales. I'm telling you.
But like,
that happened. That happened twice more actually.
Oh, while we were talking.
While you guys were talking, another guy flew out of another truck, except it was the passenger this time.
Okay.
And he flew past Spider-Man, and then 3 times I got hit by a truck that was 30 feet away.
It's your stand.
I was standing on the other side of a cop car that was flipped over and on fire, and the truck arrived with more guys to attack me, and I got hit by that truck. 3 times.
Oh, I told them that when they sent out the message that they're on their way, I started watching Tremor 6, and before they came and picked me up, I finished watching Tremor 6. So I've seen it now.
When he said, what was it? I'll be 15 minutes to find my stuff. I lay down in my bed and took a nap. And an hour later, I'm like, all right, hey, is my webcam right there? I'm like, nope. So when you called me, I had just woken up from my nap.
God damn it.
It took an hour.
So was there like a meta reason why they kept making a point to the hat? Like, did he like move or something?
No, because the hat, it's basically he had the same hat through all the movies.
Yes.
It was, I think, the Hawks or something, and he had a different hat, and then it was just like, why are you know? It's Burt Gummer. He has an outfit that is Burt Gummer's
and
outfit.
The hat was to give to Jimmy Kennedy. It's gonna be his hat from now on.
Yeah, and his hat moved, or his hat was gone, or his hat changed. Sorry. And it was supposed to be like a passing of the torch, like, especially since what happened to him later in the movie.
Yeah.
But it never actually happened because he didn't die.
Like Indiana Jones. It's like where Shia LaBeouf's guy grabbed the hat.
Yeah,
not yet.
Like, nope, not yet.
And
like,
it's never gonna happen.
Yeah. No, if looking at what the actor's name is, but he's not looking good.
Shia LaBeouf?
Gummer's character.
The Burt Gummer character.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
Oh, he's coming back for another movie.
Yeah.
Who? Shia LaBeouf?
No.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know he is, but Shia LaBeouf
no,
isn't it?
It's Shia LaBeouf. Everyone was just like, everyone was psyched about that, but Shia LaBeouf, I don't remember the whole thing about it.
Everyone was pissed off because they didn't want an iconic character taken by Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Because everyone
Michael
hated.
Gross, that's his name.
Yeah, everyone hated
really
Shia LaBeouf.
Here's what's gonna happen in the next Indiana Jones.
He's gonna die.
There's gotta be a scene where like there's spears coming through the walls, and he's gotta walk through the thing. He's gotta go like this. And it's gonna be holes. Like, oh, that was close, and then just gotta leave after that. just a hole through his shirt, both sides. Oh, that was close. End the scene. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, but they're doing Jimmy Kennedy is gonna take on.
On the next one, they're bringing back Kevin Bacon finally.
No, I actually saw that was actually a series.
The 2018?
Kevin Bacon was where they had the new worm, and it was like Kevin Bacon was in it, and he's like really old and haggard. That was a series, apparently. That flopped horribly.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, they did a TV series.
Yeah.
That flopped. For no fault of their own, but it did flop. But no,
Are you sure it's not their fault?
It really wasn't the episodes aired out of order.
Oh.
This is around the time that was happening.
Oh, like the Grand Lagoon Pro. Is Sci-Fi?
It was Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah, fuck Sci-Fi Channel.
And Archer and
Firefly at the same time.
Firefly did it too.
There
and then the Star Wars, the pre-sequel stuff, the one
Rebels?
Not Rebels, the other one.
Clone Wars.
The Clone Wars.
Which is coming back for no fucking reason.
Because it's one more season and they're gonna yes.
But we saw the definitive end of the Clone Wars in Rebels. Like, we saw it. It ends at Rebels.
Yeah, right. This is gonna take place
before that. Yeah.
It's before Return of the Sith, Revenge of the Sith.
That's dumb.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
It's like
they did.
Give me expanded universe shit if you're gonna do shit like that.
They did a definitive ending with a freaking bullet point of like, hey, here's how the Clone Wars ends. The last of the clones, which there's like 4 of them, make peace with the last of the war droids, so there's like 8 of them. That's it. That's the end of the Clone Wars.
Yeah, and also
peace.
And also, like, if we're talking about characters like Anakin's storyline and like Ahsoka's storyline, that also ended with Rebels. We saw that ending. We saw her give up on Anakin.
Yeah,
and we're actually gonna see it again because she's coming back her next season of Rebels.
Come on. The horse isn't gonna beat
Rebels is over.
The dead horse.
Rebels? No,
the dead horse isn't gonna beat
Wait, did I already miss the last season then?
The last season already happened.
Yeah, last season Rebels already.
Oh, okay. So Ahsoka already came back then.
Yeah, but they're coming back with another series that's supposed to happen.
I'm okay with that one.
Like Star Wars something else.
It's Rogue something. Rogue.
No.
That one takes place before Last Jedi.
Oh God!
Because it's supposed to explain. Because I know there was a thing explaining everything that happened. Yeah, they're supposed to explain it.
It's okay. Not everyone has to like the newer stuff. You can just stay back in your bubble. It's kind of funny.
Are you saying that in like annoyance?
I am the one that when Clone Wars came out.
Are you judging him?
When the CGI Clone Wars came out,
I pushed for it.
When Rebels came out, I pushed for it. But this new stuff. Go back in your bubble. Are you kidding me?
Go back to your Rebels bubble.
Oh God.
I
barely even liked Rebels, but it was still all right.
Yeah. So I don't have like super high hopes for the series, but you know it's a good way to bridge the two terribly bad movies.
It's a good way to bridge something that doesn't need to get bridged because everything's already been spoken for.
Yeah.
They'll have to create new problems. This is why Darth Maul came back in freaking Rebels. It's because he came back in Clone Wars.
I was gonna say
they ran out of points to make. and then they came back in Rebels because they ran out of points to make. They brought him back freaking twice because how do we extend this story?
Oh yeah, they also brought him back in Solo.
Yeah, which I don't care to watch.
Yeah, now you don't need to because on their official YouTube channel they uploaded that scene.
It was that important that they needed people to see it.
Darth
Yeah.
Maul.
Well, if anything, it's a lead into a next movie.
They're friends.
Yeah, it's a lead into a next movie that they're never gonna make because they fired. I don't know if they fired her or like I know they canceled everything that she was like working on.
Whatever.
Which is fucking bullshit because like the Solo movie wasn't her fault. Last Jedi was not her fault. Well, okay, Last Jedi might have been.
I gave a lot of shit to the Marvel Cinematic Universe because like there's like this whole thing where
Wait, it's like extended or cinematic?
Extended, because there's a whole thing where the Marvel movies won't exactly acknowledge the TV series, and the TV series don't necessarily acknowledge the Netflix series, except for one exception, which is really cool. But I think if they did that, then it might end up feeling as small as the Star Wars universe does. Because the Star Wars universe feels so fucking small, it feels like you suffocate as soon as
because like in every conflict, there's always the main characters. One of
there's,
the main characters.
There's a breakdown. Red Letter Media, I think, broke down the last Star Wars movie.
Of course they did.
Yeah, of course they did.
The
Not in a bad way, but of course
the Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
they finally got around to doing it. And it was so great.
They probably were waiting for the Netflix release or something.
Maybe. But like I remember walking out and it was like I was thinking it is good, but something's just weird. And they like nailed it on the head. It's like everything is actually terrible, but moves so fast that you don't recognize it's terrible.
I disagreed with that because I think each scene by themselves is good.
Yes, but
like, there's no bridge between those scenes.
But every time it's like, oh yeah, well, how did these characters get here? Oh,
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
How do these characters get here? Oh, they just get here. How do these characters get here? Oh,
so like, I think
they did the set pieces 1st and did the story 2nd, which back in the day I remember Uncharted getting a lot of bullshit for. That's like, hey, the Uncharted games, you just do set pieces. There's no story behind this. You do set piece, and try to fix it later. It's like, well, at least they actually fixed it later. Because I don't hear that argument anymore. Like, oh yeah, the old Uncharted games are stupid. Like, but I feel like I'll hear this argument forever for Star Wars. It's like, oh well.
Yeah. Well, like it's a mixture of like the hardcore fans not like it because like it has good scenes, but like the no good bridges, which means it's poorly written.
I don't even consider myself a hardcore fan.
I'm saying there's hardcore fans who hates it because of that. Then you got like the fanboys. They're not hardcore fans. I keep them separate because fanboys ruins everything.
Yeah.
Fanboys? Crybabies. No, it's the crybabies.
Yeah,
so
every fan base has it.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna disagree with that, but yeah. Every fandom has it, but this one in particular, they're annoying as well. Every fanboys are annoying.
Yeah.
But this one's not particularly annoying.
Fan extremists.
Yeah, like
the terrorists of culture.
Like the defeminized cut of Last Jedi. It's like, fuck you. You just hate girls.
Yeah.
Like you hate them because they don't get in your pants.
Yeah.
It's
I always forget the term for it. It's incels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't like calling them that because they call themselves that.
Oh, what does that stand for?
I don't know if it stands for anything, but
incels?
Yeah, I thought there was just a thing.
I feel like it should stand for something.
It's celibate.
But like it's a term they use to call. It's their way of excusing why they're not getting girls.
I know it stands
and I
for
hate
something.
that.
I thought they were called chads.
No,
chads is the opposite.
Yeah, chads are the people incels hate because they get all the girls. When chads are actually, well, not all of them are obviously nice people, but like
a work of fiction, like because the idea of like the chad is like, oh, the alpha male that gets all the girls.
Yeah.
That's not
real. I mean,
like not explicitly true. It happens.
Yeah.
But so do other people. And like that's not because that's a choice between two people, not one person.
Yeah.
Beating their chest and then gaining a harem.
I wish that was the case, but
that's not how that works.
We're not all Tarzan.
We're not all.
I was so angry at that
kings.
I'd like fucking destroy this piece.
Actually, fuck even ancient European kings. There's a whole subset of religion that was made because a man couldn't divorce his wife.
Yeah.
So
Catholicism?
he started a new religion so he could divorce his wife and marry someone else.
And then that lasted 10 years, and then they both got the head, and then like, no, we're going back to the old way.
Okay, first, like, this may sound like I'm like defending that man, but like, 10 years is a long time if your like lifespan is only 40.
Yeah.
Well, no, he was killed within a year.
Yeah, no, but like
his new religion he started lasted 10 years, and then his second wife was then killed.
Involuntary celibate.
Oh yeah, so I fucking hate that because like it's not my fault. Like no girls likes me. It's because I'm an incel. I can't help that. Fuck you.
Which I don't think Chad actually.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
there's a guy.
I think
There's
Chad are the people that's like, I don't know why girls don't like me. I'm a nice guy or something.
No, that's
No,
incels.
that's
Those are incels. And
Chads are like
there's a guy who came to work, and like he was in like a tank top or whatever, and like I saw this guy and he came to the counter, and in my head I'm thinking this guy's name is like
this
Chad,
guy's name is Chad.
or like Brody or whatever, and like he I forget what the context was, but he did tell me his name. I didn't ask for it, but he did tell me his name. His name was Trent. It's like, yeah, you look like a Trent.
Yeah, you look like a Trent.
You also look like a Chad or a Brody. You look like the guy who'd be like that. You gotta be careful with the brands.
The brand.
Because that's what a name is. When you name a child, it's the brand. So they gotta live with from then on.
The
It
brand.
is.
I mean, I agree with you.
There's a whole. I saw a Freakonomics movie, not the book. I didn't read the book, I should say.
I didn't even know there was a book.
Where they had this entire chapter of the movie devoted to how names are your brand as a person, like Coca-Cola. And in that they had that like there was higher class white names that slowly got taken over by lower class ethnic names. I want to say ethnic because not just African American, it was other cultures as well, other races, and but they like showed ones like Ashley and stuff like that. It's like that used to be like a white girl name, and it became more like an African American.
And then now white people are taking it back.
Yeah,
with that weird spelling.
Ashley.
Which is weird that like it's okay for like, I guess it's more like the whole like white people taking everything. That's why I feel uncomfortable rather than like the name itself.
But the best part of that particular chapter is they broke down that there is a they broke down names by like the type of name, like because there's like so many different names of Ashley, and there's like they said it's like there are actually 42 unique variants of the name Unique. Of naming your child Unique. There's 42 variants. 42
Why would you name your kid Unique? To begin with,
it's the brand. Do you want your child to be unique?
Well, I mean, like,
name your child Unique.
I guess like, I think English is a really simple language, so that's why whenever I hear like names like, well, Unique, or like I don't know, like names based on what your child wants to be, like you want
like
your
Hunter.
Yeah, like I think it's
Doc.
fucking like, you know, my name is Shun, which has a kanji for swiftness and whatnot. So like,
Because a horse.
yeah, horse.
Horses.
Well, the horse was named that Shun because swiftness and whatnot. So
Named
and then my
Horse.
mom saw the movie, and which is why my name is Shun. So ignoring that part, like for Japanese, there's a kanji that has a meaning but sounds different. But in English, it's this is what that means, but that's because that's what it says. And I think that's really dumb.
Well, you say that, but then there's also kanji that are completely made up, like
Pikachu?
Oh, I didn't even know that. I was gonna say.
What?
He has his own kanji?
No. So there was a thing like a few years back. So kids or teenagers when animes were popular, like when they grow up, it's a new generation of like parents. They would name their kids the characters they grew up with.
Okay, they didn't mention how Pikachu.
Yeah, so like the kanji is was it like
It's probably like a lightning bolt.
it's like lightning. I forgot what the chu was, but like there was a kanji for that. But like it's totally the first kanji is definitely lightning, like den.
Yeah.
So you could call it like denchu or denki or something, right? But the how you pronounce it is Pikachu.
Okay. I was
And
gonna
then
say,
like those kids are gonna get bullied.
I was gonna say like charisma. JoJo charisma, which is the kanji. For tentacles.
So it's like that. Like you have a kanji that sounds legit, and then you pronounce it. It's like that's.
Yeah. Well, there's that one politician like a while back where he got. It was just really petty arguments, and it was about his name.
Oh. What?
And, God damn it! What's it? Man, I forget what his name was, and then how it was actually spelled. I don't know my politicians very well. Fuck, I fucked up the thing because I don't remember the names.
I thought you were going to talk about the guy who was worried that people were going to forget about kanji because of manga.
Oh, no. That guy was dumb. he was a dumb person. Because, like, I learned most of my kanjis because of Conan. Because, like, you know, manga's nice because they'll tell you the kanji and they actually write on the side, like, how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
So, it's
that was for us dumb Americans.
No, that's for Japanese. In Japanese, they will do that.
Japanese, sometimes they don't even know what the kanjis mean, so they gotta write it on the side and, like...
Yeah. Or, like, how you pronounce it. Because, like, kanji has, like... well, like, my name, like, the kanji for Shun can be pronounced Shun, Hayao, or Shu. Like, different ways to pronounce it. Should I share the same name as Miyazaki?
I was gonna say,
technically in kanji form.
Yes.
Should I start calling you
Hayao?
No, I'm good.
So, we've kind of wandered off. We kind of started talking about kanji. We kind of wandered off the topic a bit. But, how do you feel about Japanese names that have been Americanized? Like Naomi.
I was super disappointed when I found out Naomi Watts wasn't Japanese.
Or
I didn't know that was a Japanese name. I thought.
Oh yeah, it's totally Japanese.
I actually thought that was a Middle Eastern origin.
No, yeah, I can see that. But yeah,
like
super
names like Naomi and Ray.
Huh? Ray?
Ray is
like,
an Americanized name now too.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, Ray I can see because there's like R-A-Y.
R-A-Y.
Yeah.
Or short for Rachel or something.
Yeah.
Ray.
Yeah. But Naomi's definitely Japanese.
Okay. I didn't think that was a North American origin name, but I did think it was. I didn't think it was Japanese.
Yeah.
Either.
Yes, I was super disappointed when I found out Naomi Watts.
You mean Naomi Watts is not Asian at all?
So I was really confused with Miss Osaka who won the Grand Slam in tennis like last week. I didn't know she was Japanese.
Oh.
I was so disappointed already by then. Okay. But it turns out she's Japanese.
Well, she's part Japanese.
So you're less Japanese. You're less Japanese. You're less disappointed.
You're less Japanese than you thought.
That's correct.
But yeah, I think it's like cultural appropriation thing.
Names?
Huh? Names? Oh yeah, names? Yeah. I think it's really dumb when Japanese people call themselves Ryan or like...
Is this a call out?
It's not a call out. This is not a call out. But, well, it's because I don't know any Japanese people who would use that name on the stage name.
I remember a lot of, like specifically girls when I was younger.
How did I drop
they would be Asian, but they would have like a lot of J names. They'd be
Jane,
Julie.
Yeah. So now my sister, her middle name's Jane, because I feel
it's just that there seems to be
so in her case
with J names.
Yeah. Well, maybe because like
I was actually just wondering why that letter specifically.
It's easier to say in Japanese. Like Jamie's, like there's some names you can't say. Like Alexis is really hard to say in Japanese.
Oh yeah.
So like my dad calls her Alex.
It's simple.
Yeah. So like
Americans do the same thing.
Yeah.
Just go by
Pronouncing
X.
other people's languages like
I am.
Like
X.
super hard. Yeah. So like Jay makes us. Chiaki's middle name is Nolan. I don't have a middle name. I was born in Japan.
She was born in Japan. He didn't need a middle name.
So
I still find it weird when people don't have their own names.
Yeah, I think it's dumb. But then I realized because there's no kanjis in English. Like, alphabet, no matter what, you're gonna pronounce it in a certain way. There's no hidden meanings behind the letter A or letter C. Like, you're gonna have to pronounce it. Like, there's a limit of how many words you can add to make.
Yeah.
So like, there's a lot of ways you can write Chiaki in Japanese, like different combination of kanji, which is why you don't need a middle name because, I mean, yeah, there's
enough variations of the same pronunciation.
Yeah, so there's sure, there's gonna be a chance you're gonna have the same name as someone else, but then you're not gonna have the same last name. So stuff like that. I mean, there is
so
a
in
chance.
that case, it'd be like the distinction there.
So like I can see why you need middle names in English, but I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Even with your name, like Danny or Daniel,
yeah,
I met like 4 people with that name.
I honestly I forget what this. I was in a conversation with another customer, and they asked me like how come like because I think their kid was named
Daniel.
I think their kid was named Danny. And it's like, when I was little, I feel like I ran into a lot of people with my name, and now I feel like I don't run into anyone, which doesn't make sense because those kids that I ran into should still exist.
No, you killed them.
Yes.
But like,
I must become the last Daniel.
Like, but I'm not. I don't
Daniel
actually,
Radcliffe, you're next.
I don't even know your last or your middle name, but like, I don't say your middle name to differentiate you with the other Danny.
That's true.
I just say your last name.
Yeah, but
or
the thing
Danny
is, we
R.
do that to post.
Yeah, but he does it by his own volition.
He does it by his own volition for a reason.
He hates his name.
He doesn't hate his name.
He hates his name.
Well, yeah.
He had a reason because there were 3 of them, and it was like the only way to distinguish him from the other 2.
It was the last name.
What's his last name?
Yeah, so like that, but like, why? Because like, I don't see why we can't just use last name. Like, why the middle name is so important.
What is the history of middle names?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Is just you needed another name for this specifically during an era where your name was either. This is all European.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think I have an answer to that.
Oh, shit.
It's when the life expectancy of children stopped.
Oh.
Actually, if you didn't know this, I think you guys may, that you didn't get a name in the 1400s until you were 7 or 11. You weren't given a name.
It's even way later. My grandma was named a year after she was born.
Yeah. So the reason for the middle name is because when the medicine got better and people's lives got better and less children died, that means there were more children and they needed to identify them more. So instead of just giving them one name, they gave them 2.
Yeah.
So it's John Thompson and then John Alex.
So like people back then weren't creative enough to like just straight up name that person Thomas and that person John.
I was actually
they weren't.
The explanation makes more sense.
Yeah, that says but like that's dumb.
No, because I always thought it was.
I never said it was a smart one.
It came from
Europe. All right, so we can only go so far. With
I was gonna say the same thing about Europe because there's a time where heraldry, heritage mattered the most.
So like junior, senior.
So it'd be the name of the exalted family or your profession, which is why you get a lot of Smiths, Millers.
Gurch actually means spear, so I was probably a spearman.
Or family of soldiers, something like that.
Maybe, yeah.
The frontliners.
Thatcher. Mason.
Oh yeah.
Stone. Like they were probably masons.
And then you got all the birds as well. All the.
Or people who lived on a hill, man.
Yeah, and again, Smith itself. Yeah, that's.
I mean, same.
So when it was actually more important because there were way more people and needed to identify individual people, they needed to name stuff names. It's like.
Yeah.
Well, you have 2 first names and your last name's Smith because you're black.
And you can't change it. You can't change your last name because that's your clan name.
Yeah.
Do not change that name. We will disown you if you change that name.
Well, like then, like.
How dare you, sir? Or ma'am.
Or I mean, yeah. Why would they name? Like, I don't get. Like, why would you do the same combination of first name, last name then? Like, yeah, last name you can't change. Just don't have another kid and name them John.
Because it's also up to the parent, and if they're lazy.
Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking lazy.
King George VII. It's like, really, guys?
Well, that's a title.
Yeah.
No, but it's just like you can name. Why can't you name like Frank? Well, I guess Frank is not, but like Frederick.
Francis.
Francis.
Yeah, Franklin.
You know, there's so many different names you can name. He's a king. You're king. There's many king names.
Yeah.
I go with George 7 times in a row.
Yeah.
I think he might have had like an actual other name, but then he became king, and it's like, now I am King George the whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Well, actually, as in terms of kings, I think that goes back to Roman Empire stuff, where people actually would rename, because that's what they would always be a Caesar.
Oh yeah, it was always.
But they
Roman
would rename
Augustus
themselves. And they would pick names from other figures that did notable things. So it's like, I want to be known, first of all, as Caesar, because I'm a ruler, and second of all, as this name, and this name, because this one was a builder, famous philosopher, politician, and warrior. That's my combination. That's what I'm about.
Yes.
Yeah. It's essentially picking your role in RPG. I am Caesar Tank.
I am
I'm
Caesar
the tank, and I'm your leader.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
That's what it is. That's what that heraldry was for. I think the kings and queens are the same thing in Europe, where they would have the name because someone down the line had this name and acted this way. I think the Pope still worked that way.
Yeah, back then, yeah.
Because there was like Pope Innocent the Fifth or something.
Yeah. I think like English is a easier language to like. It's simpler, so like in a daily life, I like think it's good. But for names, we should use kanji.
Well, actually, if you talk to a lot of people, English is very hard to learn because it's got a lot of the erring.
Yeah.
A lot of gruntal noises
but like,
instead of just like pure.
But there was only one word for like hospital, and you only use that word. You don't use the word hospital for anything else other than hospital.
And that English has there's a lot of ways to cheat it because you can use one word for many. You can say Coke and people understand that you mean soda in general, like any of them, depending on the region. But yeah, like people get the gist.
Yeah, but like in Japanese, you have a kanji, and depending on what word you put behind that kanji, it might mean like 100 different things.
Shinji, you realize, like, legally, when we have a kid, you're gonna have to give that kid a middle name.
Why?
Because
it's literally a legal thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you're John Smith. Yeah, you're John Doe. That's right.
You're George.
No, it's like in the United States you need a middle name.
You legally need a middle name in the United States.
Yes, because it's the same reason they gave for there's too many people. You need to have a.
Which is fucking bullshit. There's not too many people.
I didn't know.
There's no way there's gonna be 2 Ashley Williams. I guess there might be, yeah.
There are 7 Dominic Gertches out there.
Okay, that's not
exactly.
No, I've looked it up.
Oh wow.
Because it was a conversation I heard like a long time ago. It's like because there's 3 Susan Gertches. The only thing that differentiates us is our middle name.
That's so dumb.
So
I've run into my brother actually ran into someone with this exact same name. I have a hyphenated last name. It was his first name and then one of our last names. He was like a 10-year-old kid and and the only reason he knew is because he was like wearing like a soccer jersey, and he this was back in the day, so I'm not sure what the actual conversation went. But like he went to talking to his dad. It's like, oh hey, like he was trying to figure out if we were related, because that's weird.
Yeah,
or was
well,
it?
Like okay, I could totally see it, like the need for a middle name if you constantly are meeting these people.
Yeah,
but like it's because of the not management, but because the government knows all our names, so they need a reason to like this one is different from this one. That's why it's legal. It's not really necessary for day-to-day life. It's necessary for the government so that they know who's actually who.
That's why you gotta make that middle name as unique and embarrassing as possible. That's what you need to do.
I just think it's so dumb. Like, government should be able to, like...
For you, that's easy, because you would go for D. That's what it would be. That's what the initial would be.
No.
You would go for D.
No, here's the thing, though. Since...
Blah, blah, D, blah, blah, blah.
I'm Japanese, so, like, bloodline actually matters. So, I think we'd have to have first name Japanese.
First name Japanese.
Middle name. That'd be anything.
That's
you
gonna be
want.
the first name is Japanese.
First name Japanese, middle name Japanese, but it's like secretly a really nerdy otaku name.
Like
Just-
Amuro.
Like Amuro.
Just make the middle name Japanese. The
Yeah.
word
The word Japanese.
Can I just say F
F.
for the middle name?
Like EFF.
No, F. Capital F.
Yeah, you can.
You
I
can do
mean,
just
there's no one
initials.
stopping you.
Yeah, that's our kid's middle name.
No.
Why do you want F as the middle name?
So that's an F, say it.
Oh
God
my
damn it.
god.
You weren't. I was saying
Wow.
D because I was thinking of you being like a weeb, but there you go, being worse. There's that.
They may make you like instead of F, they may say like EF. Like
Yeah,
F.
and then I'm like, no, then the
They'll
meeting's
make
not.
it, like, make it look
No.
like that.
We're returning this kid. The deal is off.
You no. If you do that, you have to make the middle name Zordon. You have to. I can't. No, that's not out of nowhere. Sasana FCA's real name is Zordon.
What?
No,
Am I not thinking of the right person?
you're not thinking of the right person.
Oh, who am I thinking of?
Well, you're technically Setsuna, but like his middle name or his real name is
I thought it was Zordon.
no.
it was.
Let me find this. Google
It's,
away.
it is
Setsuna.
from the FCA. That's why you've been saying Zordon the whole time?
Yes.
Oh god, no.
Because his name was Zordon. I thought that was the whole thing.
No, it's
Oh, no.
Soran Ibrahim.
Soran Ibrahim, yeah.
Oh God. That's somehow worse.
That's mean. That's an actual Middle
That's
Eastern.
racist.
Yeah, that's an actual Middle Eastern name that
No.
they researched.
No, it's the combination of that feels really like
What was
there-
his name? Zoron?
Soran.
Zoron with an S.
Zoran.
No, I'm saying that that's worse because there's a series of books called Left Behind.
Oh yeah, that's a terrible book.
It's
yeah.
a terrible series of books, but later on there's characters who are like Russian or whatever, but he doesn't actually do any research for how Russian names work. So like he does like a region in Russia for like a last name, and
yeah.
that's definitely not how Russian names work.
I mean,
And
maybe.
that's what like that feels like. That feels
It's
Also,
like
actually a research thing.
I'm kind of confused because I'm on his like very specific wiki page,
Uh-huh.
and underneath Soran Ibrahim, it says Kamal Majirif.
That's the name he used.
He did have multiple names.
Yeah, that's one of his code names. I forgot.
God, this child.
Yeah, that's the name he used when he meets Marina Ismail the first time, and everyone thinks he's a terrorist because he had a fucking gun. And he was like, no, I'm from this region, and then she finds out. But he says something, it pisses him off. He's like, my real name is Setsun Apse, I've worked with celestial beings. She's like, you're here to kill me? It's like, no.
Let's not jump to conclusions now.
But,
I mean,
your
does it
people
depend?
killed my people.
It depends. Are you in the middle of causing war right now?
Are you about to
I know
cause
your
war
family
right the
killed
fuck
my...
now?
Well, your family caused war in my...
I
city.
Because if you're at war right now, I'm not gonna kill you, but I might leave with your kneecaps.
Like, I
Mine
hated
now.
Marina Ismail in the first
Mine
season.
now.
There's so many characters I hated in that first season. Because I think they're written to be hated.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so like I don't hate the show because of it, but like Marina Ismail was fucking annoying.
I don't remember any.
I didn't understand her character at all.
Like she, because I understand Saji and Luisa's character because they're supposed to be like the civilian. They're supposed to just like see what we would see in a war
Yeah,
time.
they are
Yeah.
us. They're
Yeah.
like this
We-
is for them to see what they're
At least in
actually.
the
Yeah.
first season,
Yeah,
they are
in the
us.
first season.
And then in the second season,
Yeah,
it's
they're-
like they're main fucking characters now. You guys, you can't relate to them.
Yeah, but like Marina Ismail, it's like everything you say is fucking dumb. Like it's so unrealistic in a world of Gundams. It's like I'm gonna talk to everyone and bring peace to my land because we don't want fighting. Understandable, but we also don't want to join forces with the Union. That's not understandable.
It's because she doesn't think she's in a Gundam series. She thinks she's in Robotech.
Oh my
That's
god!
why.
I just need to sing.
That's the mistake. She didn't know what genre she was in.
No, she started singing in the second season. And
Oh right, she
Yeah.
actually had a fucking song.
She thought she was in Robotech. That's
And
what
then
the
like
problem was.
Setsuna's like songs can help people, and then it turns out it's because Setsuna's GM particles was connecting everyone rather than the song itself.
Fucking straight up
it
lies.
was just-
Just do it, man.
It was just how the song was making him feel, made things better.
Yeah,
So sort of.
because like as you take that song out, and the series still works because he did in this on the
Yeah.
special edition.
All right, fuck.
That's what it is. She thought she was in Robotech. She didn't know she was in Gundam.
Yeah. God, her song. I mean, like the song wasn't bad. It just they keep playing it in not good moments. Like they played it once when Setsuna was fighting Alias Achas, and it's like that song should not help. That should not stop anyone at this moment because they're not fighting for war. They're fighting because one of them wants to kill the other. It has nothing to do with the war right now.
Well, it did because Alia Sanchez was trying to kill him.
Well, yeah, but like that song specifically was "Don't hurt each other. We're all the same." And Ali Asachi is definitely not the
It
same.
was, it was the
He's
song
definitely
from
another.
Pokemon the movie.
Yeah, you should. I mean, like,
Oh no, the squirrels are slapping each other.
but like,
Guys, I don't think they see me. I'm standing on a lamppost directly above them.
oh yeah, that's that stealth mode in that game.
Stealth.
Yeah, it's just
Hey, you got
like
those pops?
I hated her so much
Oh,
in the
that
first
was bad.
season.
Actually, that guy shot
and
his
second
own guy.
season.
Why?
Why
did
was
the
she
cops
so
have to
important
shoot
in the
us?
third
Wait,
in the movie?
These are the demons.
Those are.
Guys,
See that guy
If we
right there?
don't give
Shot by his
Setsuna
own dude.
some resemblance of
confused
a love
with his
interest,
vest or
everyone will
uniforms.
think he's gay. We need to add in a princess. What?
But, like,
we need
they-
to put her in.
They had Felt.
Oh, now they see me.
Felt was amazing.
Guys, we made the princess and she's kind of a love interest, but Setsuna obviously had no interest in her. We need to add another woman in Setsuna's life or else they'll think he's gay. Do you know who designed these characters? They will think he's gay.
Regardless.
And we thought he was gay.
Woo, buddy.
And then we
Well,
thought he
yeah,
was
He
gay.
wasn't
Big
gay.
boy will fuck you up.
He had no interest in like any sex.
Yeah, he's not.
So
He was
Once you got
Gundam.
him, I'm
He was
assuming that she's
Gundam?
not into that.
so
Stuff's like concrete.
I made a lot today.
Can you hit the
It's
cops?
admirable cop, but not
He
tried.
tried.
He tried.
He put in his best effort.
Are you fighting
He cannot
cops?
hit the
No.
Are you fighting cops?
He was
fighting cops.
helping cops.
Oh, okay.
He saw the demons and he saw their uniforms as like the outfit they use, which is very uniformish.
Yeah.
And he thought they were the cops.
I thought that.
And then he
that's
asked
what
me
they were
why I was attacking the cops, and I was like, I'm not attacking the cops.
I mean, you
Oh no,
can.
it was the why stuff cops have a rocket launcher. It's like the cops
Yeah.
don't have a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Because he was looking at, I was looking down at the guys, and then he's just like, why do the cops have a rocket launcher? I'm like, what? And I
What?
look left, and there's the cop. He's like, oh. Also, this guy's doing his job well. That guy's
Yeah.
unconscious.
I mean, that's what cops do.
He's dedicated too. He's just
Well, I mean,
he's mad
This-
dogging him.
this
Have
is.
you-
This is no longer a game. This is
Kind of down for
essentially a
what?
terrorist organization.
Yeah.
It
Gee,
is-
wait, you got power jump, don't you?
Yeah.
I did not grab power jump until like
Look, I got this one too, which is real
Oh
fun.
my god, I love that. That one
Yeah.
is so useful.
It is very useful.
Okay, so how does this break physics?
Okay,
Um,
just watch me. Just watch me.
I just
web
want to see
sling
you
for
break
a-
physics.
I'm breaking physics.
oh yeah, you can just go upwards.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
oh, also just land.
See,
Just do a backflip
see?
and land.
Yeah,
Or do that. That works too.
I'm good.
What was that? What
That
was
was
that
Neela?
roll?
Yeah.
It was a back forward roll.
Yeah.
Well, look, see the web's over there. I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah, it's still connected. Like the game does a good job actually connecting where the web goes.
So this,
It just doesn't.
by
make
doing
sense.
this,
Yeah.
I gain altitude.
It's weird.
Ooh, I'm going straight in the air.
Yeah.
And then I'm connecting to nothing, but I somehow
No,
went
no,
up.
no. You connected to that thing.
No, but I shot down, pulled forward, and went up.
Yeah, I know that.
See?
Yeah.
I'm looking. See where the web goes? It went down, and I went up.
Yeah. Also, yeah.
Spider-Man.
So you can't see it, but that web actually connects to the corner of the building.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense where you're going that way.
And then so it's connected over there, but I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go that way.
This does remind me.
Fuck physics.
Web Warriors. They had the Metal Spider, Iron Spider.
Yeah.
They had him be Amadeus Cho,
Yeah,
Who
that was
is-
weird. Yeah.
who is the new Hulk. And I gotta say, I prefer more as Iron Spider than New Hulk.
Yeah, well, it's got
Except for the whole story arc where everyone is assuming that he is Hercules' lover. That was pretty great. The little clips that I saw.
Jesus, how many enemies are there?
Because I saw a few
I
videos.
don't.
I
About
saw
as
a
much
few
many
videos
as it takes to mug one person.
and the whole thing is like, it's like, why does everyone think that I'm sleeping with Hercules? I'm not. I'm straight. And like literally, like the girl who's telling me was like, don't tell anyone that. Everyone thinks you're super hot because Hercules wants to sleep with you. He has good taste in people. Don't tell anyone you're not sleeping with Hercules.
Ah, Spider Bro.
Spider Bro.
One of the most broken abilities in the
The most broken ability.
Wait,
Spider Bro?
what's costumes you have?
What's Spider Bro?
Spider Bro is
He's a little drone that flies around and it zaps the shit out of him, and it's chain lightning.
Yeah.
It zaps them, stuns them, then drops them.
It's the
And if you do it at a certain point, it'll just kill them.
It's
Yeah.
the most interesting stream ever where we listen to you guys talk about a video game that's not on screen in the background.
Well, I don't know if we are allowed to, but yeah.
What's the name of the little spider drone in Homecoming?
That's Spider Bro.
Hey, if anybody's
no, but it
watching,
has a
thanks for
name.
coming to our stream.
Uh,
Or you get to listen to people
I
talk
think
about a
it's- I
game
think
that
it's
you
a
don't
name.
get to see
Yeah.
off screen.
But no, that's the. How the hell did I get up here? I saw you swing. It makes sense.
I was just having fun.
I had a drink.
Yeah, Spider Bro. Yeah, Spider Bro. It's from you get it by getting the Homecoming suit.
Yeah.
Which does not work well with the body structure of this Peter Parker.
No, it doesn't. I actually like the look of him, but he doesn't seem like Spider-Man's build.
Yeah, it's supposed to be one of the oldest Spider-Man.
Father the cat.
Also, Spider-Man
Father
is
the cat.
fucking amazing. I wish he could
Yeah.
beat
Father
the
the
guns.
cat.
The thing about this is the only two suits I actually like are the original one and this one. All the other, like this one becomes close, but when I was using it, I was just like, I
Yeah,
don't like
I like
any
the
of
suit
these
for the
suits.
game.
I
Yeah.
don't like any of these suits.
The white suit.
Yeah.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
It's I really like it.
I like the detail of
But
it.
that
I
But
like
I
it.
hate the
It's
shoes.
distracting.
Yeah, the shoes are
So
fucking distracting.
for most of it, I just played as classic
Wow,
Spider-Man.
hold on. That was a glitch.
it like pulled out to the side.
Yeah. Okay,
Aw,
that was a glitch.
yeah.
Alright.
Scarlet Spider.
Yeah, you get that immediately.
Premium
these
YouTube
the first line
content.
immediately, but you can't actually get
What's
them.
the yellow and black one?
Iron Spider? No, that's Iron Spider Armor.
It's the MK2. I don't know
I don't
actually
know.
what this is
Looks
from.
like
It looks like it hugs the butt a little bit too much.
It looks like it looks swinging around with it. It looks weird.
Yeah.
Like he's too skinny and
Yeah. But like the tall,
Stop.
you can change his muscle mass with the suits, but you can't change the height.
yeah.
So it looks weird at times.
So you need things that fill out
Yeah.
for him.
So like you'll get like you have Spider Punk already. You've been doing a lot of the side stuff. haven't you?
Spider Punk.
Okay, so this is my progression through the game. I did it until the very first base, which is where it actually lets you explore.
Uh-huh.
Then I got and I ran around, got all the towers.
Uh-huh.
Ran around, got all the backpacks.
Uh-huh.
At the same time as getting towers. Then I went back down to the very bottom because I went from the bottom to the top. So I went back to the bottom and got all 5 criminal thug things all the way up. Then I started the first base mission.
Jesus.
And then after the first base mission, it's just like, oh hey, here's all these bases. Like I'm gonna do every one of them. I did every one of them. So then I went to the next mission, and then from when it unlocked the snapshot things, I went around and got all of those.
This suit unlocks
Oh
blast
my
enemies
God.
with waves of righteous sound.
Yeah, it's Spider Punk. It's from I forgot what universe it's from, but he was in he fought with Peter Parker in Spider-Verse.
So
They need the one that comes with the robot.
Yeah, I know. He's not Leopard on.
Leopard on.
Emissary of Hell Spider-Man.
So
yeah.
that's how I'm doing it right now. I'm just
that'd
collecting all the.
be a knockout punch. That's all that the unlock would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
So now, right now, all I'm doing is running around the city collecting all the demon.
The demon
criminal
God,
activities?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The
And that's
demon.
it. And then when I'm done with that, then I'll go meet Black Cat.
Wait, you haven't? Did you already collect everything?
Yeah.
Go do that
single
now.
thing that's No, I haven't collected.
You're right there.
I have hang on.
You're right there. That the last thing is right there. I'm
No,
pretty
it
sure.
isn't. Look, hang on. Go back. Goddamn map. Let's see. I need one more here. I need.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
I'm done with that one. I have 5 there, and I need 4 more from that one.
Wait.
And then I'll go talk to Black Cat.
Oh, so you wait, what?
I haven't done all the research things because they won't let me do it.
Is the thing on the right in the water?
What?
Is that the prison
Wait,
from the
you
trailer?
didn't start the Black Cat mission?
No, I haven't started yet.
Oh, that's
This
fine.
is the.
Oh, you're gonna hate
Is that
it.
the prison from the trailer?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Raph.
Are you talking about
Why?
the Black Cat?
Why
token?
is that so close to the mainland?
Actually, you
it-
can actually see it.
Yeah.
That's so close to the mainland.
It's because it's a raft, so you're supposed to move.
Oh, well, it shouldn't be there.
No, I agree.
It
was
should
weird.
never be there.
It was a weird design.
What
It's,
a-
it's also right next to a different prison.
Oh, they're probably like in the middle of a transfer or something.
Also, you want to see physics really fuck with you?
Here.
I'm flying.
Prototype.
Yeah.
Yeah, honest. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's so.
This shouldn't work. I should be snapping branches off, but I'm not.
Don't you know you have super spider lightweight ability?
So everything I touch becomes super strong too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
no,
I'm
you-
just super light.
You use very light.
What the? You just went through that?
Yeah. That's the only thing that makes. That's the only part of the game that makes physics sense. Is
Yeah.
when you whack stuff.
Yeah. Also, Avengers Tower.
I got a good just
Yeah, I did all the snapshots. So that's what did that give us? I don't remember.
Look at the cat trying to stop me.
That gave me
The suit.
Oh
That's a rocket.
I don't remember what that gave me. I think it gave me a mission, actually. Alright. Back off. I didn't come up here to get bullied by you.
Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting. A lot of you can pretty much like
Wait,
get all the side quests by getting
Oh,
by
hey guys.
excellent.
1
Jesus.
in the morning.
They know you're there.
Do they?
Yes, they do. They're dead.
And now they're incapacitated.
Have you noticed when you knock people off buildings, like they just get webbed?
Yeah,
They get
like
slammed?
magically.
Yeah. Like I don't
Because
like that
Well,
guy.
that guy didn't seem to.
No, he's
no,
gonna
watch.
get-
Oh,
no, he made it.
Yeah.
You want to go to the other guy who
Yeah.
very clearly went off the edge?
No, he's probably breathing. Like he's on the probably on the street level by now. Because like he
See,
landed.
he's right.
Or yeah, he probably landed.
I
on the
think
ground.
he depopped, or he.
Oh yeah, he despawned.
I saw that tree. It's like, oh, that's his blood spatter.
Yeah. But like they do, if you knock.
Yeah,
like,
I actually did it once because my brother told me, and I knocked this guy off who was at the end of it. He's
that kills people.
yeah. If not half of these people are dead, the other half have some severe bodily harm and will not be able to walk for the rest of their lives or breathe. Actually,
It's okay, they're demons.
well, no, even the thugs.
It's okay, they're dogs.
And when I did the shocker, he's not gonna walk for the rest of his life.
I mean, it's okay, it's Shocker.
Yeah, but still, he was.
Apparently, the Shocker are a dime a dozen, according to Homecoming.
This is different. This is not the same universe.
Just saying, I'm the Shocker. I'm
No,
the
no, no.
Shocker. Now you're the Shocker.
I got bored of building. Well, I know where I'm gonna, like, what I have to build next. I hate it. Because I hate building the arms.
Why?
They're boring. You go ahead.
I was gonna.
The arms are boring. And I don't think my hand's steady enough to do the face today, so I'm gonna skip that.
I never actually had my drink. Is it over there? I would like to consume it now. Consume!
But like, I got most of the hard parts out of the way.
Do you see the new trailer for Undertale for the Switch?
What?
They have a new trailer, and one of the selling points is like, almost no new content. It's basically the same game.
Yeah, it's for the people who didn't get to play it.
Yeah. Who didn't have a computer or a PC.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I think that's a
Yeah.
good choice. Like so.
Yeah,
I
but actually it does have new content.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It has one extra fight.
Oh.
What's the extra fight?
Is it new songs?
I mean, I guess like part of it's like spoiled in the trailer.
Is it Grilby?
You what? No. You fight. I mean, have you seen a playthrough or played it?
Yeah.
Mad Dummy, who you fight before, finds a new body that's trying to fused with. It's Princess Mew Mew doll, and it's very clear that it was Alpheus's personal Princess Mew Mew life-size doll, and the reason they're trying to inhabit it is because they want to be a more efficient punching bag for Undyne. So there's kind of like a triangle effect happening. It's very weird. Bunch of fucking weirdos in the underground.
Yeah, like.
Also, hey, everyone always just washes over the fact that Undyne probably killed children, and that Al Gore Asgore probably for sure also killed children.
Oh no, I thought that was a given.
Yeah, it's a given, but people just forget. Like, oh yeah, no, all the monsters are nice. It's like even Undyne, who you like, probably killed children.
I mean, for the good of her kind, I guess. It's like if.
I mean, that would be the case if Toriel doesn't say at the end of the game, it's like, you could have just taken one human soul, gone out into the world, killed people who deserved it, and come back with those souls to break the wall. After the first kid fell, you could have just waited for them to die. You didn't have to kill them. It's like, that's a very good point, Toriel.
Yeah. But like, let's be honest. If we get invaded by aliens, and like to save the world, we have to kill alien child, we probably would.
Yeah. Except that it's the reverse of that, because it used to be humans and monsters live on the surface.
Yeah. Nah, it's not really reverse. It's more like. I mean.
You should build a Gundam and a bottle.
You know how hard that'll be?
No.
Probably doable. With the right tools, yeah. It's like build parts of it already, and all you have to do is like clip it. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
There's your next challenge.
It has to be a model that actually fits in there, though.
Yeah. That would fit in this bottle.
Bullshit.
Like that, yeah. That'll be. Yeah. I mean, like, so, like, you need the right tools. Oh, I cannot do this anymore. I was gonna take it apart.
Actually, that wouldn't even be that hard, because I mean, like a bottle like this, I'm pretty sure you could fit like a leg and an arm.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. But you need the right tools to like clip it together once it's in there.
Yep. Start doing that. Start selling those. You gotta start selling them, man.
Then I'll get arrested by the Bandai police.
Well, no, you're selling them as a built model. You're not selling them as a...
That's technically illegal.
Is it?
Wait, you can... Selling a fully built model is illegal?
That's weird.
Well, if you get commission, it's like a weird thing. You can't sell it as a business. You can sell it as a commission piece. Like if someone... you can't just outright say, I'm going to sell this model once I build it. Someone has to ask you to build it for them.
Well, in that case, you could probably get away with. That's already bad terminology.
Yeah.
But like
I guess a commission. Yeah.
Like, hey, I have this Gundam that I built in a bottle, and it's like, oh, I'm holding the sweepstakes.
That's
number one winner is gets the Gundam in a bottle.
Yeah. So like giving it away is fine.
Yeah.
But like you can't just straight up sell it, because like you're selling a not really, but like you're selling the toy rather than. It's weird. It's like a resell thing. It's like you're.
Is this the stinky one? There's the stinky one.
Stinky
That's
one.
the old one.
Cause like.
Stinker.
But because you can ask for commissions, like I ask you to like pay me like I can ask you to pay me $20 and I'll build you a model kind of thing. I guess that's okay in Bandai's eye, but like they don't want you reselling the model. Because that's
I think she farted.
Maybe. But God, that's just.
She came here to fart and then run away.
There's a lot of things going on with this figure. Oh, I know what mission you're on now.
No, I'm still just doing the...
Well, the demons showed up, and you know who the demons are.
Yeah.
So, which means we're told to head towards the warehouse?
I already did the warehouse in Jefferson Davis. I already did that.
Oh, you're...
That was before my eviction thing.
He did those in a completely different order than you did.
Yeah, that wasn't a side quest. That was main story.
No, I know. So the next thing you do is
Black Cat, which I haven't done yet.
That's not main story though, is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I mean, it's telling me as a main story to go talk to the mysterious person.
Oh, and you didn't do...
We've done this. This is the third time we've had this conversation, Chef.
I thought you already started the Black Cat mission.
No!
Oh my god, you're gonna hate it now.
Yes, you said that already.
It's gonna be fighting more demons.
No.
If it's more collectibles, then
Yeah.
I'm fine with that, because then I get to fly around the city more, but... I already looked at the trophy, so I know I have to collect tokens.
Oh yeah, this one's it's not annoying. It's not like you have to do challenges to get it. It just it's one or two lines of the main quest, and then it's collectibles, and then they're gonna immediately give you a second quest. It's like into the next main quest.
That's what they all seem to be.
Yeah, like
It's
you're
just
gonna. You're at the point where like it's gonna be one of the longest freaking not boss fight, like a fight for the main mission soon. It is so long. I'm gonna be here when you do it.
You want to be here when I do it?
Because it's such an exciting fight.
Well, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, you're almost done though, right? With the crime thing.
I need 3 more on this one. I need 2 more on that one, and I need 1 more on that one.
I mean, also like they respawn.
No, once you finish all 5, they don't respawn anymore. Oh!
Unless you get hit by a train.
Did you get by a train? I got hit by a train. Right into it.
Alright, well, I'm probably gonna end the stream now then. Thanks for watching.
Peace, peace.
Oh, that was horrible.
Peace.
And all peace for DJ as well.